It's new armor.
Email to Forge World because I'm mad.
Oh, what did the Forge World do to you?
All right, so they've started taking orders for stuff again. And I'm like, oh man, great, they're open back up. I'm ready. I'm gonna buy me that Achilles pattern Land Raider Alpha. I'm gonna put it in my Iron Warriors army because it's like a Land Raider that it has no transport capacity, but it has this big, like, it's essentially the gun from the Thunderfire cannon on the front of it. I'm like, that's right in line with this whole siege thing, Iron Warriors. I still had it in my cart from last time. And then I was like, oh, well, it says it's not available. And then I go and I start looking and it's not on the site anymore. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Back up, wait, it's what? And so I don't know if it's just because it's out of stock, it's not on there, or out of stock, or if they actually are doing some bullshit where they're not starting to sell it anymore. Because I'm
discontinued.
Like, yes, I'm like, fuck.
I have noticed that they tend to do that.
They've done it with tons of stuff. For example, the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, the Legion ones, they had all of them except for the Iron Hands Contemptor Dreadnought. It was the only one that they were not selling for literally years. And then they finally added it back in. But the funny thing is 2 weeks prior to them announcing that they were bringing that back, I had an email from Forge World saying they have no intentions to bring it back. So obviously their internal communication is dog shit. So yeah. I had already bought one off eBay like a week before they brought them back. And, you know, it's like, fucking Christ. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm sending I'm like, is it just out of stock or is it discontinued? If it's discontinued, if you have one, give please. So, yeah. That's why I drank a beer. I had some coffee and drank a beer before I sent the email because I'm like, I don't want to say some stupid shit because I will. I know myself.
That's good.
I mean, having an upper and a downer is generally not a good idea, but I need to both be awake and I got to give myself some chill.
Yes, this is fine.
Well, it's been a while since we've been here, actually, but yeah.
It's been 2 weeks because
it's been a long time coming.
Just you were making stuff that 1 week, and then last week I didn't get home from the hospital till like 7 a.m. and I was out of my fucking mind. I didn't wake up from that. I slept for a solid 14 straight hours, woke up, got a shower, and then immediately went back to bed.
Yeah, I was mostly just like, oh shit, I don't have anything ready. I was like, okay.
That happens. Or I've done it before. I've made maps and all sorts of other stuff, and then was like, I'm not happy with any of this, and then I've had to go back and redo it. And I'm like, live game. It's nice having a day free every once in a while anyway, you know.
I've been having like a very busy time with work because everybody and their mothers want to get paint.
I mean,
well, they have nothing to do.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I know plenty of guys who like, it's right like, oh, you're stuck at home for weeks at a time. Here's the honey-do list. Get to it. You have no excuse.
Right now, we're doing construction work on the apartments on the hill. I still working, but you know, they actually cut my hours finally. And I already saved up money for the last 4 months because I knew this was coming. So basically for the next 3 months, I'm just like chilling.
Yeah, I know tons of people, obviously in food service and stuff, where they've been even busier because everybody's been doing curbside still and everything else.
Well,
so.
The hospitals are closed, so you know, doctor offices are only doing a refill, but they're not seeing new patients. So pharmacy is a little bit slower now, but flu season going to kick. It's whatever. Yeah. I got healthcare.
Same.
Yep.
Oh yeah, put flowers on the grandma and mom's graves today, so that was fun.
And my mom's out of town because my sister was having some dental surgery, but that got delayed, and so they were scrambling to try and find somebody who would be able to do it while she was still down there. And then I was supposed to have surgery Friday. And that got delayed because a piece of equipment wasn't available. And it's just like, fucking shit. It's been a week.
Extra.
Yeah, it's been a week. You'll have to give us a recap, Pondo, because honestly, I don't remember.
I can give you a recap.
I know what happened, man. It got real.
I know we freed some people. We tracked some people down, beat the shit out of them.
We woke up that morning. we got on the boat. We took our friend, the one that's not as beaten up, the pretty looking one, because the other one got the shit kicked out of him.
I believe you took the one
that
that just mainly got tased, as akin to the other one getting, just beat the shit up.
Yep, because the town folks didn't care for his choice of behavior.
Zippity zappity, get the fuck back at him.
Yep. We took the line. We rolled up to the shore and saw like 7 guys there. And I tried to do a diplomacy check and fell miserably. And comment broke out in the course of my Batman-like reflexes. I shot the main boss. Click, click. And combat went down as they swarmed us, and the boss tried to run. And I went click, click. And then they started swarming me. And after I tried to make another failed diplomacy check, and I'm like, guys, they're on top of me. And they started AoEing me. Then we had a debate on how to use Thunderclap, and it was like, as long as it touches the body, it makes the little cube thing. So you check the rules for that.
The wording, it originates from the caster. It doesn't say it's because I looked into it after that. It originates from the caster. It doesn't say the spells where you are in the middle of it. It will say centered on. That's the general agreement. It's originated from. It just has to be touching. Centered on means you're right in the middle of it. So
there was a lot of AoE damaging going on, and Khan's character making people fly across the battlefield, which opened up after she ripped like 2 or 3 people off of me because I made the save. That I went up to the Enforcer and I absorbed some of the thunder energy, swing my sword, went for a channel crit, did a crap ton of damage, and made a crater where his body is into the ground. And I non-lethal him so he could be alive because we need someone they talk to.
It was really. I was really restrained from saying, it's like, no, you pretty much straight up murdered this guy.
But the rule says I can non-lethal.
I don't care what the rule says. I am the rules.
Whatever, Pondo. We follow rules or we have chaos. Do you want chaos, Pondo?
Yes.
Do you want the black hole to rip open and take us to another reality where we're reborn as adventurers in another world?
I am an IRL agent of chaos.
Anarchy.
Well, I think chaos and anarchy they can be similar, but they're 2 different things. Well, there can still be law. There can still be tons of there can still be fair, like lawful stuff.
Kai's character is on point. She is chaotic good. Atomic, you're supposed to be lawful evil. Stop it.
Those alignments mean nothing anymore.
Whatever. Shut up, you lawful evil guy. That we know that don't.
It might actually be lawful neutral.
Yeah, I see. You could be lawful evil easily.
Ow.
You're here. You're there to do a job, and your methods are not as considered good.
Oh, I am lawful evil. Yeah, you're right.
I was like, that's how we know it.
I might be thinking about my dwarf. My dwarf is level.
Remember, just because you're evil doesn't mean you're a bad person. You just do harmful things.
For example, not necessarily harmful. It's just the ends justify the means. For example, devils are evil. However, they're lawful evil. So you can make deals with devils that don't necessarily,
But also to the absolute because of the whole, being on the plane of such and such.
Just I'm just saying.
But anyway, back to the thing. I made a crater where his thing is knocking him out, and I tried to do one more diplomacy check and fell miserably. And we're fighting the last 2 guys and Fee's character. You know what? Y'all need to. You see, Fee just snaps on them, and they throw down a weapon. And you see my character throw down the weapon. They look at me. It was like. And I just have a flashback of the father lecturing us. We got mad because I probably broke something. Yeah, I'm getting in trouble with probably breaking something that, like, the relic of something got, like, probably almost tipped over and broken. He gives us that look. It's like, oh no. Then we tied up the 2 guys. We took the orc's armor, even though we gave him like 20 gold. Weird. After we took the money off of them, and we woke up other guy. And other guy didn't want to give us information. I started disassembling him because I thought that's how robots work. And I said, "Oh, you don't have a soul, so shut up." And he was like, "I do have a soul." It's like, someone with a soul wouldn't do this, so please shut up.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to find an artificer to explain how automatons work.
Well, remember, I am an average intelligent guy. I don't understand these amateurtronics. I don't
think it has to do with intelligence. You just don't know.
I don't comprehend.
His issue is that he has a soul. It's not a very good soul.
Well, I mean, he might not know that he has one. I mean, I have a Warforged that, Warforged technically have souls, but he doesn't know that.
But it's fine. And eventually we got to the point that the orc say, well, I know they meet up here. And then we let the orc go. And we left the 2 other guys tied up, but, in a safe area. And we're on the guy's wagon right now trying to get to the point because it's like, if I don't meet this person at a certain time, these people are going to die. We're like, well, we have to go. That made a high enough survival check to know the right direction.
Yeah, I would like, if we take a turn in this wagon, I would like us to be moving fast enough that Deja.
Oh, remember you're chopping off pieces of the wagon right now.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, weight slows you down. I'm adding horsepower.
Yeah,
I'm chopping off stuff and slapping stickers on it. Because every sticker is 5 horsepower. Everybody knows that.
Yep.
That's just, every guy knows that. It's just.
I'm making mental notes to know where each piece fall off for later that we can put it back on with a mending spell.
It's not my wagon. I don't give a shit.
We're gonna keep that wagon, sir.
You're not gonna be able to find all those pieces.
Yeah, 1, you're not gonna be able to find them. 2,
sir, I have a photo. I have one of those mines that I know where stuff is. I've been there.
And then, first off, you're assuming there's.
You've been there.
Now, if someone took the pieces on the way back, that's a different story.
Look, we're moving. I hope we're going fast enough that I can cut this son of a bitch in half, turn this wagon into a chariot, and we can go even faster because we have just less friction.
And I'm keeping mental notes of which piece dropped because that's the back. That's my
everybody between the front 2 wheels. Why? You don't want to know.
Mental note: that piece is there. That piece is there. Yeah.
Be like the tank in Grand Theft Auto 3. I'm just going to start shooting fire spells behind us in the hopes that it makes us go faster.
You also have the one guy because you chose to bring him with you.
Did we bring the one guy?
Yeah.
It's the guy we paid? Oh, wait. We have the boss with us, right?
Yeah, the boss with you.
Okay.
Yeah, the boss is with us.
All right, well.
Ogre went on his way. I feel bad for him. We gave him 20 gold for a 1,000 something gold armor.
Realize how much I guess for that, but he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive too.
You're also assuming that he knows the value of that armor.
That's true.
Just because it's 1,000 gold in the PHB or D&D Beyond or whatever, it doesn't mean that they know that it's worth that much.
I was thinking about that characters like, damn. We gave him like a little bit of money for that armor, basically.
It's the the meta non-meta thing is he might have paid 2 gold for that armor. You don't know. We don't know.
Oh, he probably might have fought off a body. I don't know.
Or it was just given to him.
Correct. He doesn't. Okay, he lost his armor, but I'm sure he'll.
I'm just saying that. Here's your consolation. 2 bags.
If he doesn't know, 20 gold is a lot of.
It was a lot of money, but also.
We had that revelation the other day, like last week, when it's like, yeah, we were like walking around with like 2,200 gold in liquid, just money, and it's like that's like a lifetime's worth of money for some people, It's like, and we were just like throwing it everywhere because it's like it doesn't matter. We're about to get reset to the thing. We're gonna lose all this, so spend it on everything. So,
but moving forward, we're on the horse. Yeah. The piece that's flying everywhere.
Yes, pieces are flying everywhere as they go off into the distance to probably never be seen again. Maybe some, others not.
In my head canon, Thunder Horse by Death Clock is playing as we're just trucking it down the road.
I could dig that.
It's about like a almost 12-hour journey that you're huffing it forward, and the horse that is pulling you is definitely not going to make it very much farther.
Don't spare the horses,
yeah. But I don't know. What did you say, Atomic?
I was just trying to think what we were going to do afterwards. Yeah.
Judging by the area that they told you, where the first meeting point is, it's probably about roughly.
Oh yeah, we did get a short rest though, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's still roughly probably about a 30-minute ride over, but the horses aren't going to make it much farther.
If I cast Luster Restoration on the horse, will it make him more rejuvenized?
Thank God.
I don't believe Luster Restoration helps with exhaustion.
Oh, actually,
it's greater restoration.
Yeah,
it's greater. Oh, okay.
Dang it.
Can we feed the horse amphetamines and no questions where I got them?
I have questions where you got them.
This is why
I thought about having Cyrex say that one time. He's like, "Do you know why I never sleep? Because potential coil, also narcotics." Just casually drop that sometime, but I haven't done it yet.
If I knew more about artificers, I would have made an artificial blood hunter and just been a chemical like science guy. And
I mean, to be fair, at 10th level or 9th level artificer, if you use the ability that lets you, like, you can make potions in your downtime, there's a way to actually start making infinite potions.
Well, it's one of those things. It was brand new. I didn't know the mechanics. I didn't really want to put Pondo through that. You know what I mean? Especially with gestalts.
I mean,
it would have been a lot of, let me see if this works the way it does. Let me see if this works the way it does, kind of thing. Now I know a little bit more about the class than, but I definitely would have been the mutation, injecting myself, blood hunter with alchemist, and that would have been an interesting
if you want to play that, you need to play the alchemist and Pathfinder and do the
I already did that.
The one that lets you, I mean, you're essentially Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, more or less.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Some bombs.
Yeah, all bombs.
So, we got 30 minutes and the horse is fading. We're at the point where we see the gas light for empty coming on in the car. It's like, oh no.
It's about a 30-minute carriage ride, and probably about maybe 45 to an hour just walking. Unless you want to chance the double speed thing. Double pace, I believe you have a chance to get exhaustion. Yeah, force march. I don't know. I don't remember the rules on top of my head right away, but I roughly know what they do. They don't come up enough.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Sorry. The caffeine and the alcohol hit me at the same time.
Oh,
that's a trip. I mean, I've had worse.
And then
an unstoppable force hits an immovable object is what has just happened. So I had to take a second.
Back.
Much. For each additional hour of travel beyond 8 hours, the characters cover the distance shown in the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so for each hour past 8 hours, it is a DC 10 plus 1 for each hour Constitution saving throw at the end of the hour.
Okay, says it. So you could do it. You just have to be a DC 10 Constitution save.
Yeah, for every hour past 8, you have to make a DC 10 plus whatever the hour past 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't double it because we're taking a prisoner with us.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically, you can make him force merge, but I mean, I guess that's GM's discretion. I mean, you could, it's like whenever in the movies they would some guy's on a horse and he's dragging a prisoner behind him, like with a rope or whatever. So,
I will say one of you can carry him at disadvantage on the Constitution save.
That's funny. Nope. I'll slit his throat before I do that.
Yeah. See, lawful evil.
I don't remember why you guys wanted to drag this guy with here.
I don't,
because we needed him to be there for the meeting. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to just face. Forget we need to just face.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he's still alive. Like, we could show up and be like, "Hey, you give us the guys. We have no bargaining chip. Now we come with a bargaining chip." If he may not be a bargainer, his friends might want to kill him. Who knows? But it's worth a shot. Things get real. And if y'all want to know, TV Land, this is my second pair of glasses because I can't find the first one.
Oh.
That's why they come in packs of 8.
So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, God. Do we know roughly how much distance we've covered on the map? A map? Or do we have any idea? Was that like a test we need?
12 hours worth, apparently.
I mean, as far as knowing where we are and where we need to be. That's what I mean.
It's still along this path. From the rough area you can guess, it's an hour walk. Still a 30-minute ride.
If it's a 30-minute drive, well, if we're gonna try and make it, we're gonna have to make that check regardless,
right? You won't, but the horse will.
I think it's worth it. I mean, worth trying it. Even if the horse dies, I mean, we can still go. You know, because we're rested. I mean, rested. Obviously, the horse has been doing all the work. So I think if we had to do like a double time to try and close the gap, I mean, you know, I think we'll be fine.
When the horse collapse, we just put like a thing of water next to the horse and like a thing of food. And just sorry, horse.
I think the horse just straight up dies, probably.
Or at least get one level of fatigue and hopefully doesn't trip over.
The horse collapses, the wagon flips over it. We get flung off, we land on our feet and just keep moving. We don't even look back.
Cartoon style.
Essentially, this horse is at like the 5th level fatigue of exhaustion. So if it gets that last one, it's
just gonna straight up die. I mean, we're so close, right?
It's like
either we have to stop and wait many hours for this horse to whatever. I mean, we're on a time crunch. That's the big thing, right? So, I mean,
well, to be fair, like, yeah, we're on a time crunch. I'm like trying to think, like, if he had the right here at normal speed, he would normally push his horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because we're making up time, so it's like we've been moving at double speed, so we might be there on time, but we're probably ahead at this point because combat wasn't like probably 5 minutes tops, and we took an hour and probably like 10 minutes investigating everybody. So if it took us 8 hours, 12 hours to get here at top speed.
You had to wait at least an hour. You took a short rest for an hour, and then you had to wait another hour for the guy to wake up.
What are you talking about? I thought we hit him with the...
Oh, no, you did hit him. You still had to wait at least an hour, so you did lose an hour one time. You don't know how much you gained up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so...
hit point him back up.
You did.
All right, let's get a consensus. My vote is push as hard as we can, and then us on foot, we'll just have to double time it to get there. I mean, we're that close, right? Like, we've already come this far. Might as well push harder. Like, finish it, right? That's my vote is pedal to the metal.
Looking at you, Fee.
You go first.
Damn it. The ranger in me is like, nay. Like, this creature has done its best work. It's time to come down to our engineering.
Are you always sure that the horse is gonna die if it?
Well, he's already said it's like 5th level exhaustion. So if it
has
so
a
no
chance.
matter what, if it runs, it'll die.
I think so.
There's a chance in the code.
Okay, a chance.
If it fails its roll, it will die.
Yeah, so we're more or less relying on the horse being able to make this roll.
Can I bless the horse?
Yes.
Do I think that would help the horse not die?
It would give it a chance.
Here's a question. Wait, okay. What level does Paladin get that bullshit where you give a +3 to saving throws for everything within
6.
Like 10 feet of it? 6?
It's plus whatever your charisma modifier, okay. Minimum of 1.
FYI, mine's at 18.
I just didn't know what level you get it.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, 6. That's what I thought. I don't know why I'm holding my coffee mug because there's nothing in it. Well, I mean,
Bless would help its chances.
Well,
Can I cast Spare the Dying if it collapses?
Sure.
I mean, I was about to say, I guess on a technical level, I mean, because it's just any creature, right? It just doesn't have to be a.
Typically 5e, if a creature not a PC dies, it dies. Yeah, it's not supposed to get the saving throws.
Oh, well, here's the thing though too. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. I mean, man.
It's complicated.
Well, it's like one of those things. Like, do you consider it? Does it take damage from his exhaustion, or is it just straight up die? Like, like once you hit a certain thing, it just goes from full to. It's just like it's like getting hit for what, double your HP. It's like you're just dead.
Right? The exhaustion levels in 5e work as if you get to a 6th level exhaustion, you're dead.
Yeah. So I actually rules as written. I don't think Spur of the Dying would work. But that's obviously Pondo's call.
Yeah, I'm more the. It did its part. It got us to the point. Let's use our human ingenuity to get there.
So we've been feeding this horse cocaine the whole time. Let's give it some meth to level off and just set it free. Just like, good luck, buddy. Whatever.
And also we need a way back.
What? Yeah, but whether we that's a bridge to cross later. Like, because we're not on a time crunch for that, right? Like, even though we've traveled this far, we're on a time crunch to get to the meeting point. After that, we can take as long as we want to get back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can camp, like we can be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and we'll be fine. So, I mean, we're still waiting to see what. I mean, if you guys want to let the horse go and just whatever,
let the beast. This noble beast have done enough.
I'll let you know that the first level exhaustion, all it does is give you disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah, well, you said it's at like what, 5th? Because it's
moving.
I would say consider it as 5th.
It's not even moving. It's at 5th.
Yeah, I'm saying considering it's essentially. If it fails this roll, it's going to die because it has been going for at least 12 hours being pushed.
I mean, because I don't have the chart up. Is at this level? I mean, could we move faster on?
Yeah,
it might be it. Yeah. So I mean, if it's already like where it's just like either not moving or barely moving, then it's irrelevant and we can move faster on foot.
Yeah, it's not moving.
Then fuck it. Then that's not even a decision. Let's just
HP's cut in half.
Yeah, let's just leave the horse and go.
I'm telling you, you can push it to go, even if it's essentially at its 5th level. It just might die.
Speed.
Well, we think we're gonna call it.
Okay, you want to try to haul it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna hoof it.
Are you taking the guy with you?
Yep. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna make him. If I have to, I'll cut the bindings around his feet free. He's walking.
He's not going to make it easy if you let him freely walk.
Well, unless anybody objects, I'm gonna make him walk. If I have to stand behind him and zap him every time he's, cattle prod this motherfucker if I have to. Look, man, he's already kidnapping innocent people and everything else. Like, well, yeah, he's still a living creature. Like,
no, like
you involve innocent people.
I would say that he kidnapped living creatures.
Well, he kidnapped living. He kidnapped people and was going to sell them into whatever slavery, whatever. Like, okay, yeah, he's still a living creature. Like,
I'm not saying.
But at the same time, it's like I look at a guy that has now murdered an innocent person. Yes, technically you're still a person,
I'm not,
but you are lesser
still
in
not
my
arguing
eyes.
with you.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince Cotton. I know you're on board. You get the paladin thing. I get I'm not gonna like.
It's a lesser evil to get the people. Like, it's one of those things.
He is still a living creature, yes, but he is a lesser form of living creature because he has hurt innocent people and would still do so, right? Like, he's a piece of shit. Same general theory. So I will sit there and just cattle prod him to make him go if I have to, because I want to save his life versus the lives of innocent people in the future, right?
Yeah.
He will slow you down regardless, because again,
that's fine.
Which means whatever time you would make by either just carrying him, you would just lose.
You know what?
I'm not carrying him. I'm just.
You know what, Cotton? Hit me with that. I'm carrying his ass.
What I was going to say is, why didn't I have to spell Tensor's floating disc, and then I wouldn't give him a choice? Just knock him out, put him on the thing, and it just goes.
I'm carrying him. Cotton, can you help me out with that?
What's your strength, by the way? You're
14.
14. It's not terrible. Especially because he doesn't have his armor and everything else. Yeah, he might not.
Yeah, I'm wearing leather.
You might be able to do it even without just base carrying stuff. I don't know what your carrying capacity is.
It's dumb.
with a 14, you can actually probably carry a decent amount of weight.
It's 14 times 15, whatever that may be. I don't know on top of my head.
More than he weighs. And granted, you have to take your own weight and stuff into account, but I mean, although he is kind of a big guy.
He's a warforged. He's heavy.
Not necessarily.
He's heavy. Yeah. He's got metal and wood and.
Well, yeah. Metal. I mean, it depends on his composition. Like, I mean, but most.
But we're doing this thing. Like, what's the roll?
Yeah.
Constitution. DC 10.
Which you.
Dom will have disadvantage since he's carrying him.
Yeah. But you are still proficient, yeah?
Nope.
Because. Yes.
Can I bless Dom?
I mean, you can technically bless everybody.
I will just bless everybody, but I was just meaning.
Yes.
He asked for guidance, but I want to use bless instead.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the correcting that I said wrong. Okay, let me see. Where is my con?
Wait, don't roll just yet. Give me a second. Let me look. Do I have anything I can use?
Because you're huffing it.
Well, I meant spell-wise. Is there anything I can do? I don't, because I've got a bunch of utility garbage.
Unless you can suddenly summon up 3 flying brooms, then probably not.
Nah. Note to self: get Tensor's floating disc. Yeah, I don't have anything that would help. I mean, if we need to take him up a wall, I could hit you with a spider climb, but...
I mean, flying brooms are something you can purchase.
Yeah, but I don't have that. I mean...
20. Sexy.
20? Yeah, what is that? Was your roll? You rolled 17 plus 3? Yeah, that's not bad.
Would have been that 20. You know what? 21. Thank you, Cotton.
What we just keep doing is we just leave him on the ground. I keep casting Lightning Lash because not only does it shock him, but it just pulls him, right? Just every time, just pulls him. Like, I gotta convince him to walk, right?
It's like, we're done with this. Grab his ass and just...
Okay,
that's unfortunate. Cotton got a 9 with the guy bless. I almost kept said guidance too.
Wait, does she have to it? Wait, hold up.
No, it's because you said it that I almost said it.
Well, we all have to make the con save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're all running for it at the forced march.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear that because I was running my goddamn mouth. Oh, fuck shit.
Roll your D4. There is a chance.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
Looking at it like now, it's like, oh god, please don't.
Oh my god! Wow, I just. Okay. I'm looking at my spells at the same time. 10.
Oh, you made it. Barely.
Do I? Oh well, even if I was a little alone, I forgot. Arcane deflection. I can add 4 to a saving throw. So if I need it, add a 4 to it. If I don't,
no, you just need it
after the fact. Okay, then we good. I forgot I get that as part of the thing because I never use it.
I don't know. Is it a saving throw to spells? That sounds more.
When you're hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain +2 AC or +4 bonus to that saving throw.
Works.
When you use this feature, you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. I don't know if it specifically has to be in combat, but it just says when you fail a saving throw. I guess it's your call. I don't know if it has to be in combat or not, but I mean, I pass regardless. But
yeah,
I do have it.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
That
seems like something that wouldn't occur very often.
Yeah, in combat. I mean, I guess dex save for fireball or something, but it doesn't specify. So I'll leave that up to your.
I don't know. I'll have to think on that.
I'll do some Googling while I'm sitting here. We'll see what the consensus is.
Google. Someone probably crossed this bridge.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's in It's arcane deflection is a thing from Xanathar's, so it's definitely been.
I can see this is like the only situation where I could see it not really being a thing. Because you could have to make like con saves for.
I'm sitting here, like, the very first result is about arcane deflection out of combat.
But oh well.
Yeah, I mean I passed regardless, so it's a future problem.
Yep. So after somewhat short discussion, the 3 of you pick up your things and get ready to huff it over to where the meeting place is. Or you think it is. Alexander carrying the Borg man, the dandy bot, so to speak.
Dandy bot. Are you carrying him over your shoulder? Or are you doing like a bridal carry?
I'm carrying. He ain't a classy lady.
Over the shoulder. Gotcha. The entire time he's pretty much complaining, saying, "This is ridiculous. You really should not be doing this. You want to cause more trouble than you should." You cut out there. What'd you say?
Les Fee said so. Or the father says, my new friend over here. Mine. But other than that, I do what I want.
As you make it through, you actually do see at the middle of the road, there's actually 4 guys dressed relatively in the same configuration and color scheme. Much like the ones you saw before with the carriage. They look at you, 3 of you, just running at the distance very quizzically. One of you are carrying the so-and-so boss. What would you like to do? They're not hostile at the moment. They are just mainly...
Oh, yeah, by the way. A jerk.
What is it?
On his feet if he's being a jerk. Because remember, we unbound his feet and now we rebound it if I have to carry his ass.
Well, I was gonna unbind his feet if he needed to, if we were gonna force him to walk. Which I mean, you've picked him up. So if we did, if you like, we got off the wagon, you pick him up, then I never unbound his feet.
Just walk away if I chuck his ass down.
Or you can drag him over to where the others. We have altered the deal. Pray we do not alter it any further. I'm
one of the guys look at you guys like,
the 3 of you look at you. The 4 of them look at you, and the one kind of just steps forward slightly. Looks at you quizzically.
Sorry.
Huh? Oh, you gained a level of exhaustion. Sorry.
Flying fuck. Sorry.
What's wrong?
Roll 20. Let's roll 20. Like, I'm trying to send you a thing, and roll 20 is being stupid.
Oh, just send it over Discord.
Yeah, fuck it. It's just roll 20 is being dumb. It's not a complete consensus, but people are saying is if in your game you would allow a wizard to use Featherfall, which requires a reaction if they fell off a tower, then it would make sense. Because it's a reaction. It's not a, it's like shield or something. But that's just
makes sense if you
a
think
good
about
consensus. It's the, but anyway, that's just a good argument I found. Yeah. Still up to you. I just whatever.
The spell that you would use in reaction.
Correct.
It is a reaction outside of combat.
Anyway, I had to look it up or it was going to bother me.
They're wanting to know what your business is and why you're carrying around a guy or a large metal man.
Does anybody want to step in, or do you want me to start aggressive negotiations?
I believe he stepped in.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep my mouth shut before I put my foot in it.
Yeah. What is the lot you doing?
What are you guys up to?
Walking down this road in this fine day. Even though I have no idea what the weather conditions are like. It could be fucking typhoon rolling.
Hurricane in the back.
We're taking a break.
I could use a break.
Use a sandwich.
All right. Are you just passing through?
We've been running.
Why?
I'll look at Fee and let her.
I think Fee's like panting. She's like, just give me a minute.
Alexander, are you trying to keep them from seeing their boss or the boss?
Oh no, I don't care at this point.
Who are you all carrying over the shoulder like that?
You see me like do the head tilt around.
Yeah, the boss will just immediately shout, "You fools! I've been captured. Do something!"
Because your boss was kidnapping people and is just being a general asshole. So well, we kicked the shit out of him and his friends, and then yeah, we kind of, you know, found our way here. How are you? You doing good? How's the business going?
At this point, they're getting ready to. They place their hands on their weapons, like, "We're fine. Just put the boss down, and then you can go away."
You seem to think that you have the power in this situation. I mean, we have your boss. There are almost as many of us as you. We can start throwing magic around. I mean, let's act like adults here and make no rash decisions. Yes. And everybody can go home. And that last bit, I am definitely fucking lying.
We're here to make a
roll
trade.
deception if you want it.
What sort of trade?
We're looking for some men who were taken from a village, and we want them back.
Yeah, what was the name of that village
And
we just came from?
And we'll give you your boss.
they kind of just look at each other. Okay. Well, it's not really our decision. It's kind of the boss's decision. Who you have the boss.
Like I said, we do have the cards in our hand, yes. But let's be reasonable here.
I mean, we
could set the boss down and, see what he says, I guess.
You know what? I set him down on the ground and I have my foot on top of him just in case he starts squirming away.
I mean, he's tied up. I don't think he can. What's going to do? Inchworm away?
That'd be about it.
But it makes me feel better putting a foot on top of him.
Or, yeah. I mean, you could even say if his hands are tied, I mean, you have a rope, like a lead coming off of it or something, right? I mean, because we're tying him up with fucking 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, but I still feel better with the foot on top of him.
Fair enough. Whatever. It's your prerogative.
And I have my shades on right now, just like this.
What you need to get is a bar butte helmet, right? Because they have like the thing, and then you can flip the visor down, and it has sunglasses on the visor just to deal with it.
Yep.
Anyway. Well, if you set him down, I'll do like the because stereotypes. I'll do like the Slavic crouch beside him. Be like, so what do you think? Does it sound like a good deal to you, or are you going to tell me to go fuck myself?
I believe it would be the latter.
Reasonable. I understand your position. However, well, it seems your boss does not want to agree to these terms. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but
just saying, the last guys, there were more of them and bigger than you, aka the Enforcer, and I did bad things to him. I did bad things to this guy.
We did wipe out. We did not. I mean, we did. There were like 3 times as many guys, and they all got their asses handed to them. So,
and this one right here, as I point to Fee, Dragon Slayer. So I don't know what to tell y'all.
He just goes, "Give me a minute," and she's still like leaning over, breathing heavy.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer right there.
Freaking Volkar's he's taking notes like make feet do cardio. I fucking hate cardio. I will pump weights all day long. Cardio, I fucking hate it.
I can do bicycling. I just hate running.
Correct. Yeah, I can do bicycling or stair steps, but I cannot machining, but I cannot do running. Anyway, I guess we'll wait to see what they say. I mean, they're trying to defer to the boss. The boss essentially wants me to go fuck myself. If we have to fight, we'll fight. But because I'm assuming. Like, I think Alexander's on the same page, but I know Fee is probably reluctant to kill all these guys if we don't have to.
Fee is not even paying attention. She's like...
Still breathing real hard?
Yeah.
Don't you give her a bag and like?
She's like giving us. She looks like someone with asthma has like run the mile.
You see them. I give them the 1 minute as I rub her back to try to get her to balance her breathing. Like, come on, Fee, breathe.
You really need to get some electrolytes. You need to.
I know. I'm working on it.
I got you. See what? Look, I don't want to hurt you guys. I already hurt a lot of people today.
Let me. Which of these guys is the biggest?
Probably this one.
All right.
It would be the
whichever's the biggest, because I'm assuming bandits run on, you know, if their boss is not there, I'm assuming Orc Logic, the biggest and the toughest, is probably
they are not bandits.
Whatever.
The mercenaries.
You know, ne'er-do-wells. Let's put it that way.
What are they doing right now? Just staring at us?
I think we're talking across the thing, but I will. I essentially want to approach whichever one appears to be in charge. I mean, in charge, you know, relatively, because I want to speak and the boss not hear it.
Currently, after the boss says, essentially after you spoke with him, he said, "Shove it up your ass," essentially, and they start conversing each other, trying to figure out what they're supposed to do now.
All right. I'll approach him like slowly, no weapons out, just be like, you know, within moderate talking range. But how much, by the way, how much is he trying to pay you for this little job?
20 gold up front, and then
all together, or a piece? Or,
a piece.
Yeah, not too bad.
Then about 100 after.
That's pretty good money.
Per run.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good. No. Well, you know, I was going to pay you off, but, you know, come on, that's a lot of money. I'm not going to part with that for, you know, I mean, I was just curious, you know. I know it was a good bit, but I'll just walk back over. It's like, yes, we're not going to be able to pay them off.
I'm still kind of rubbing Fee's back to try to get her to balance out. And I'm kind of breathing. I'm kind of breathing with her, trying to do a little.
I mean, I wish I had a spell that was like Conjure Gatorade, but I don't. So you know,
Conjure Gatorade. My favorite spell, Conjure Haterade.
All right. So I know you're catching your breath and everything. You might need to get that looked at if you know, a little bit of running. Like, anyway, what do you guys want to do? We're probably going to have to fight them. I mean, because their boss is an asshole. They're getting paid a lot of money. Like, honestly, if I wasn't, you know, if I didn't have some, you know, air quotes, morals, as you call it, it's pretty good money. But I'm not an asshole, so I'm not going to kidnap random people. But they're getting paid like 20 gold a piece plus 100 gold a run. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Because they ain't getting paid anything if we have that boss.
Or do we just kill them? You know, we just stop this whole, cut the head off the snake, as it were.
I attempted to say that loud enough that the bandits could hear.
When I walked over to him, could I make a perception? I mean, roll it back 30 seconds. Can I make a perception check? See how well armed they are? Like,
I mean, you can see it on their person. They have light crossbows, long swords, short swords.
Okay, well, so they're, you know, better than averagely armed. So, I mean, I know for sure we can take them. I mean, look at them. We fought more than that, you know, earlier today or last night, or whatever. It really comes down to how you guys feel. I'm fine killing them all and just ending this whole charade to begin with. But
well, we need at least one alive because he's not talking.
Okay, well, we take the smallest one, or we take the dumbest one.
We need at least two, just kind of like, if this guy don't take the deal, then this guy could take the deal. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to run something by you. Do you still need, like, do you need the bag to, like, breathe in and out of? You okay there? I mean, you like...
I'm getting better.
Okay, good.
Just another minute.
I mean, here's what we do. We give them one chance to walk away. The boss has already told me to go fornicate with myself. if they don't, we take 2 of them out. That might convince the other 2 to give up the ghost. You know, like
yeah, I think the 2 is the perfect number because the other group didn't really surrender until they were at 2.
Besides, look at it. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I had an idea, and then I was like, oh, that won't work. Look, I am generally, you know, knowledge is half the battle, but the other half is usually violence. So I will leave that up to you guys, because I'm fine with just killing them. Look, they're shitbags. I mean, they're mercenaries. But
I'm with not hurting them, but if they die in the process.
You can be a mercenary and not kidnap innocent people. That's all I'm saying. There's lots of work for mercenaries who are good at their jobs.
That's technically, isn't that what I do technically?
I mean, I would say that if you're part of the Adventurers Guild, you're a sanctioned body. It's kind of like a privateer. If the privateer didn't have a slip of paper that said they were sanctioned by a specific government, they would be pirates, right? It's kind of like you're kind of a mercenary, but you're you're a sanctioned.
You're more of a freelancer than a hired mercenary.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, mercenary doesn't
I'm
necessarily
thinking conversations in character too.
Well, mercenary doesn't. I mean, it often has a negative connotation.
And that came from the guy that over there is like Pondo's part came from the other guy. Like,
no, it comes with the hooded figure in the corner over there. It's just known as a GM.
Yeah. The disembodied voice.
Disembodied voice.
Like that video of the guy, the Western. Where guy walks into the bar and you hear the announcer. Oh, yeah. Everybody hears it.
Yeah.
And he was like, and has a plan to kill everybody in this room, and everybody turns around and looks at the cowboy like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's funny.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, we're having our little powwow, and I'll like turn around at one point and be like, give us a second. We're hashing something out. So what's the plan here? I mean,
here's the plan that we always do. You kill Shot. I try to knock him out. Fee probably try to knock him out too. We stay about at the 2-point kill part.
I mean, if we want to try and knock out 2, and then look, here's what they'll do. I'll give them one chance to fuck off. If they do not want to take it, then we throw down.
Yeah, but hopefully 2 survive.
Here's one. What if we challenge them to 1-on-1? Yes, their strongest versus our strongest, or whoever we send out. Then no one unnecessary has to die, and by that I mean the rest of them.
Yeah, that's a
quick question.
What?
Where are you saying this in front of the boss? Did you say this?
I mean, if he's sitting there right beside us, sure. I mean, I'm talking at it like, I'm talking at a normal level. I'm not like yelling this because I'm not intentionally trying to cover it up, but I'm not yelling either.
Okay. Someone give all of you give me a perception check, actually.
Roger that. There it is. I can't find my fucking button. So 21, do you?
No, not background, class. Oh, skills. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, all of you start noticing as you're noticing that the 4 of them are hopping into the carriage as you can see the boss on the ground starting mouthing to them, just go. Leave.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the case? We shoot him down.
Can I attempt to talk to
them? Sure.
So how long did the trip here take us on the wagon?
12 hours.
12 hours. Is it, I mean, obviously it's yours to say that we rotated who's whatever, so that we have our spell slots and stuff back, like have one person try and sleep while the other 2 are, whatever, or
I will say yes.
Okay. Either way, whatever, but I thought I'd ask.
We have stuff back. Neat.
Yeah. I mean, if they start trying to piss off in the wagon, I mean, technically I was going to give them a chance to fuck off, but if we see the bosses mouthing stuff, then we know they're up to something, right? So I agree. Surprisingly, I agree with Alexander in that we should attack. When in doubt, attack. It's my general philosophy in life. Something Volkar and I share in common. Yeah. So I'm willing to huck something at him.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Cotton?
She's on a phone call at the moment.
That's fine. She can give me a thumbs up or thumbs. Oh, if she's not here, then I'm gonna huck something at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait because she wants to talk to him at the moment.
All right, that's fine. Man, I wish I had something to drink, but I've drunk it all. I really like this mug, though. While we're just sitting here, the company that makes these for Death Wish Coffee, they put a little thing in there that says, this mug was put in a kiln at 2100 degrees. It is definitely okay to put it in the microwave. Because apparently they get enough people asking them if it's okay to shove the ceramic mugs in a microwave, which I just think is funny.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, let me tell you all about the wonderful, terrific thing of Twitch Prime. I got nothing to benefit from it at the moment, but...
Let me tell you about the great thing of... so you can use Twitch Prime on my channel. It's fine. I do get stuff from I have like 2 subs, people I know, and it took like over a year for me to get enough money through stuff for it to actually pay out, because you have to, like, it's $100 minimum for them to pay you. Yeah, it's just funny. I've been an affiliate for like 2.5 years now, I think.
I'm waiting until May 21st because they have the next batch of the Doom Eternal Twitch stuff coming out. They have like the fat guy Doom guy. It looks magnificent. I
kind of want, there's a Doom tabletop game and they have minis for that, and I kind of want them. They pop up on the miniature painting subreddit from time to time, or mini painting subreddit from time to time. You see them and they're really nice, actually.
Yep. All right, Cotton, are you ready to do your talking?
Sure.
What would you like to say to him?
I think she goes, look, we don't want to fight you guys. I'm sure you guys want your boss back. We just want to know where you took the men that were in the village.
They look to each other as they're getting in, and then look to their boss, who's shaking his head. It appears that we're not allowed to say.
Well, your boss does not seem to be in a position of authority at the current moment, so...
He's literally at the heel of my foot.
Kind of shit at his job, really.
The boss would just pipe up. It's like, they'll get paid regardless if they leave now.
If they leave now and let us follow, then they can get paid and we can get our men, and it's a win-win situation.
They would not get paid if you let them follow. If they let you follow.
To be fair, he promised to pay the other guys that we beat the crap out of. He didn't get paid. Actually, they got a net loss, if you think about it.
That's because they got beaten up. They don't deserve the payment. These guys have a chance, so they should go. He speaks like loudly as he's trying to tell them what to do.
Hey, jackasses, you should go.
If they leave, we'll follow them. And you said they won't get paid that way. So they could just tell us where the guys are.
You think you can keep up to horse?
I think I could probably blast the wheel off your fucking wagon right there.
And make you walk.
I think they start shimmying faster.
All right.
As
okay, it's time to.
Yeah, I'm a I'm
Time to throw down and face down.
I cast Fairy Fire on their wagon.
You gotta roll initiative first.
Well, you said that they were shimmering. I was making a surprise Fairy Fire attack.
I understand.
Surprise. No one expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Except everybody did, because they give you a month's warning to prepare your case.
They talk that bad shit.
So it's literally everybody expected the Spanish Inquisition. I know the Monty Python reference, but it's just like that. It's one of those things that has always bothered me.
Yeah, I love me some advantage.
So you have a lot of advantage.
Yeah, well, he gets that fucking Ranger. It's from Ranger that he gets it.
Funny enough, apparently Revised Ranger is going to be the token Ranger now.
Well, yeah, it's getting put into They're going to release a revised version of Xanathar's Guide to Everything, and it's going to be in there.
I think they already released it.
It's the baseline now.
It's just fair.
Well, it's just funny to me. It's like, how do we fix Ranger? Smite. It's, I mean, some other stuff, but the Smite thing, yeah. Because I haven't seen any games where people were not already running the modified Ranger thing over the baseline Rangers. So
they will go last.
They should feel bad because they rolled worse than I did.
Yeah. Alex, you're first.
Okay. I get 40 movement speed, and since they haven't gone, I get advantage on their attacks against them, right?
Yeah, your first turn, you get advantage.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to move up to this guy and pull out my my Japanese longsword, greatsword.
Proceed to pull it out and strike.
I'm going to do the bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark to the guy in the thing. Proc advantage. 0. $23 to hit. Oh, actually, that's the wrong damage. Sorry.
Just do the
2d6. Well, actually, it'll be 3d6 now.
3d6?
Because it's the great sword. Japanese, the big sword.
Yes. 3d6 plus 2, plus another 2 for the humanoid.
2 and 4 for, well, actually 2 because of strength on this one. So 16 damage.
Yep.
Get attacked again because he hasn't acted yet.
Well, you get the second attack just from Gloomstalker anyway. It doesn't matter if they've acted first or not.
It's with advantage because they haven't acted yet.
Correct.
Yep. Ooh, I missed.
You did miss indeed. Yeah, you heavily cleave the back of this guy as he's trying to get in. And he does not look too happy. But he's still trying to get in.
Yep. And then I move to the top of his wagon as the rest of my movement.
Okay. This should not end terribly.
Could possibly go wrong.
That's a sigh of a divinity. Someone's jumping in the circle where they want to blast something.
I mean, it's not going to stop us from doing it.
Yep.
We've demonstrated that many times.
It's a good thing you guys have full health. Like the maximum health. Okay, where'd my turn order go? All right. So that is Alex's turn. Next is Fees.
I've got a great idea here in a second.
Oh, wait, no, you can't get up in there yet, Dom.
I can't?
No, because you used all your movement.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It'll be okay. I have an idea to immobilize the wagon. It's fine.
I cast Fairy Fire.
You know what? That's fine.
Just trust the half demon fiend mage. What could go wrong?
40, 20. And they have all +2 to this. It looks like a failure, another failure, and 2 passes. So, going from top to bottom, it'd be the top 2 guys there fail it.
Bonus action is to vertically inspire Volkar.
Are you getting closer at all, or are you just staying there?
No, I'm staying there.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is Volkar.
All right, so here's what I would like to do, Mr. GM. Let's see, what's my movement? 30 feet? I think it's 30. Pretty sure it's 30. It is 30. Okay. Okay, how can I do this? It's 35. Actually, I can't do what I want to do. Fuck. Hold up. Yeah, it's 5 feet, motherfucker. All right. Let me see if there's another way I could do this. Let's see. That is a. I can do this. All right. It's a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
And then so as part of that spell, as part of that bonus casting and bonus action, it lets me take the dash action as my bonus action. When you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So I'm going to explain what I want to do though, and we'll hash it out. All right, I want to dash to, like, yeah, right, and then
Okay, so over here.
yeah, and then I want to cast Mold Earth underneath the horse, and put the horse in a 5-foot hole.
The horse is actually large size.
Well, even if it falls in, it's still a 5-foot hole.
Actually,
Right underneath it.
You could just mole horse behind the horse in the wagon. There's just this wall.
Well, I mean, either way,
It's just in the way. It can't.
Well, whether the horse is, I mean, your call. But if the horse, even if it's a large horse, I'll do it.
I will say will cause it to lose some movement.
Okay.
So because it's as it stumbles from falling into.
That's fine. That'll be my action because I've moved. Yes, that'll be it. That'll be what I was gonna try. I didn't know the horse.
Did you spend an action surge?
I have not used my action surge. No,
Okay, you said dash, which made me thought you used one action.
Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action. You cast that, and then as part of that cast, you can take the dash action, and then I can every turn after that, I can use my bonus action to dash.
Gotcha.
I've cast all I'm done. This is my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, the goons will get inside, and the one guy who didn't get injured will grab the reins and begin to try to move the horse.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Who do you want to attack?
The one guy that I hit before. He moves out of my threatening range.
Attack the wagon.
It would be the wagon, not the guy.
Yeah, like cold shot the wagon wheel or something.
You know what? I'll cold shot the wagon wheel.
Or, whatever. I say cold shot. You know what I mean.
So you're specifically aiming for the wheel?
Yep.
Is there rules for this? I do not know. I will find out. I feel like there is, but I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Or at least stick my sword in it.
Well, I've seen people do it before based on the size of it, like, whatever, like give a DC for what they have to hit or something. Because it's weird in this one because there's no rules for, I would like to target the head or, whatever. There's none of that. There's no cold shot rules on 5e as far as I'm aware.
There is like door and material rules.
Well, there's like the hardness rules, but that's usually for how much damage it needs to take, not necessarily how to hit it.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack roll. It will not be with advantage.
Okay.
The wagon hasn't acted yet.
That's a miss.
Oh yeah. So it's you attempt to strike the wagon, and your sword doesn't really get stuck. It kind of just bounces off because of the slight metal track that it has along the wheels.
Here's some interesting rules.
It will awkwardly.
Here are for future reference, by the way. Here's some cool called shot rules for 5e that somebody's done.
Let's say push aside. I can't get Volcar because he's in the way.
That's for people.
Push aside the Volcar.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I was just nearby.
I'd say it'll get at least there as far as their movement. The two guys in the back will attempt to fire one at Volcar, the other guy at Alexander.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. I believe in him.
So the first guy at Volcar will break his his light crossbow.
Did we just roll 3 ones back to guy collectively?
Your answer is yes. You roll 2 ones in a row, actually.
Yeah, but collectively it was 1-1. The GM won.
But your answer is yes, we did. Alexander, okay. This is gonna be that night. So they are rickety rackety trying to shoot at you guys as they're trying to get moving. To no avail. They miss you both. One guy his thing just breaks apart. The other guy just misses terribly. Alex.
Okay, I switch to my hand crossbow and take 2 shots at the guy that I hit before. See if I can down him, maybe. Cross my fingers.
So you're jumping into the wagon?
I'm just shooting him that he's...
You're shooting the driver?
The guy is the guy that I hit before, the driver?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to hit that guy for... 11.
And you don't have your hunter's mark.
It was on the same guy.
It's you... No, you had it on the one guy who got injured. The guy who's injured is not the one driving at the moment.
I'm hitting the guy that I hit before. I keep saying this.
Oh, okay. So yes. Yeah. You just essentially he just falls off of the wagon.
Okay. Now I will shoot the driver.
Okay.
This I don't get the 100 mark on. Keep going max damage. 13. And then I'm going to run up part of my movement to jump onto the wagon where the other guy fell over.
I think the hit modifier is wrong. Oh, no, you have a +1 weapon, don't you? That's right. Never mind.
Yep.
So you are going to... Oh, wow,
It's literally right there. It's like, shot this guy fell off, jump up.
Yep.
There's one dead. You want another one?
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
I have the crossbow to the guy that's like I just shot again. It's like, you want to go? That's my turn.
V?
I would like to cast sleep on the horse.
Sleep is an area effect thing.
Yeah, I want to aim it like on the horse.
Okay.
Mainly on the horse. So like...
Roll your dice. Sleep dice.
I have D8. $21.
20-foot point. Choice of your range. I don't think it matters. Let's get one of these handy dandy circles. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that's huge. Oh, boy. Okay. It's technically possible.
It's like a mini fireball.
Sweet.
Oh, now I know how big a freaking sleep thing is. Spell the
It's a
effect creatures
fireball,
when 20
basically.
foot or pointed. Yeah, that's jeez. That's rough. How much health does a draft horse have? Draft horse has so much health.
It's gonna be 22.
That'd be funny. I would laugh.
They have 19.
They have 19. No, the horse falls asleep. So as it's trying to get going, it just kind of slows down and goes. That would be funny if it had 22, not 19, not 21.
I suggest you surrender.
We only need 2 of you.
Make an intimidation.
Me or him?
Either or.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Well, if he does it, it's with disadvantage. Because she has exhaustion.
Okay.
I'll let him do it.
Now, do I have intimidation?
You should. I mean, it's,
Oh yeah, I do. Come on, little thingy.
Are you panting earlier?
That too, probably.
Womp womp.
Yeah, they just look at each other and get ready to just shove you off.
Don't suppose he got an 8 from me.
I won't say no. Because again, you are panting.
Fair.
This is my life. I try to be intimidating. No one takes me serious.
you try to attack it, you just hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, friend. I just killed a man. He's so adorable. Get off here. Push.
All right, Volkar.
All right, so
Fireball on myself.
I don't have fireball yet, and I'm not an evocation wizard, so I can't get away with that.
I would still do that even if I wasn't an evocation wizard.
I mean, I do have resistance, but you know. All right. So even okay. These guys are still in the wagon, right?
Some are fairy fired.
Yes, but I'm still asking. They're in the wagon, standing up, sitting down, whatever. Being adjacent to or being close to the wagon, am I within the 5 feet, or are they technically 5 feet away, being in a wagon, blah blah, whatever?
Are you trying to do thunderclap?
No, well, I mean, if I were to do a spell, regardless, being in, like, am I technically in their melee range?
Not really, because you're not in the wagon yet.
Okay, that's just what I was asking, because I was willing to move away and take an AO if I had to, but if I'm not considered in melee range by your judgment, then I'm gonna fucking blast somebody. Not that the, maybe it actually might be a good idea for him to try and hit me. All right. What is okay? I'm going to Scorching Ray. You know what? I'm Scorching Ray this guy. So, let's see. I gotta make what, 3 attacks? Yeah, I do. Okay. Do I get my int to that? I think I do, don't I? For spell range spell attacks, you get your
To hit, but not to damage.
It's your whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah.
Spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency. So.
Yeah. I was just double checking. All right. Okay. Sorry. Roll 20 being dumb. All right. Let's not show the description. So I got to cast this 3 times.
First one.
I mean, I guess fairy fired technically, right? So.
Which one are you shooting at?
It'd be the bottom right.
Bottom right. He does not. Do you want to switch it to the top right?
This
guy does.
No, it's fine. I've already declared.
You can visibly see which ones are glittering.
Yeah.
That's what the spell says. You can see which ones are fairy fired.
That's fine. Oh, you know what? I did have bardic inspiration as well. I didn't even use it. So, could I use my bardic inspiration for that first one, or is it too late?
Let me see if it's even worth you to try.
Well, what is feet? Yeah, it might not even do it regardless. Is it D6?
You would need a 6. It is a D6. You would need a 6.
I mean, if I can roll it, I'll roll it anyway because I'll forget to use it. So
this is fair.
No, that's fine. All right, so
misses,
2 of those.
So he takes 15 points of damage.
Yeah, 15 points of fire damage. And then I will. I'm gonna move. Let's see what I can move. 30 feet, and then can I move over this guy right here that's down? No, because if I can, I'm gonna move over here.
You can jostle over him.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move. I guess it'd be from here. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here to keep them from running over B. If I'm end up taking an AO, that's fine, but that'll be my turn. Sorry, I had to read stuff and talk at the same time, which I'm not really good at. All right, that's my turn.
All right. The Goonies will go, and
oh, you know what? Sorry. I've still got my expeditious thing. I want to use my bonus. If you let me, I want to use bonus action. I want to be in front of Fee, so if they shoot or try and run Fee down, they'll have to hit me first.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to do. All right.
They can. Now sleeping horse.
That's right. I forgot she slept the horse. I don't know what fuckery they might have. Sorry, I'm used to Warhammer, where as Pondo knows, fuckery.
Yep. Okay.
Well, it is a universe when orcs believe something is real. It happens.
I'm just saying. Look, we almost had a guy literally summon a demon last night on accident. So it happens.
Yep. So these three guys are going to hop out and start running out that direction.
God damn it. Start running the other way.
Attack of opportunity.
You can make an attack of opportunity. You gotta choose which one.
I'm going to choose the one that's already injured, and it's going to be a smite opportunity.
There's
backhand of justice.
2 guys who are already injured.
Smite of opportunity.
The one that you shot, the one that Volkar shot.
Other one I shot.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, this should be a straight up D20 plus 4.
You do not have an advantage.
Oh, just a. Wait, is it one fairy fired?
No, that one is fairy fired. That's not the right one that has the health.
I'm gonna hit the fairy fire one.
He has not been hit yet.
Okay, then I'll hit the normal one. Let's see where this lands. Miss.
Yeah, you swing wide as they book it. They get about 50 feet away.
That's fine.
As they will begin to start booking it further. Alex, you are next.
50 feet away. Let me make sure a hand crossbow. I believe it's 60-40. Let me make sure.
It's either 60-40 or it's 40 or it's the inverse. I don't remember.
Oh, I'm checking it right now. It is 30-20. So I had to move up 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 30.
Technically, they're off the map, but I'm within 20. I'm gonna pop the one that I already hit.
The map is not accurate at the moment. I can't quite get them out.
No, it's fine. Like, I know they're 20 in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, here, I mean, you could always okay, obviously we get the wag, whatever. You could always, for range stuff, just go to the top of the map and be like, this is now the left side's now the right side if you really want to do a chase thing.
Let's do that. So they are.
Does a 17 hit?
The one that you were trying to hit before?
Yep.
Yes.
for 13 damage.
That will indeed knock the one guy out.
Okay.
So
and pop at the other one that's already injured. Oh, that was a javelin. You know what? I threw a javelin at him, apparently.
Yeah, you do have javelins. That is the thing you have.
I don't think you'd be able to use the javelin, but it would hit regardless.
Okay, do a crossbow. I think javelin and crossbow both are the same damage.
So, yeah, they do. So you roll 2 plus.
Yeah, they're both D6.
So it would be 4 plus that, so 9 points of damage to it.
You rolled a 1.
Okay, so oh yeah, that'll be 2 plus. That'll be 7 points of damage, right? So +1 from magic, +4 from dex, and human 7.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage. There we go.
Oh my god, Smooth, you're triggering me. You spelled javelin wrong. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me.
And the other guy goes down.
Okay. And I look to there's one left. I like it when they run. You can make this easier on yourself. Or you could do this the easy way, you could do this the hard way. I like the hard way.
Make the intimidation.
There's a joke there. I'm not even going to
I'm a warrior.
touch that.
I'm waiting for the dice to roll to see if it's
yeah, roll 20 on the weekends has been garbage. We didn't have these problems Wednesday night. It was running fine.
I'm giving it. I gave it time, so I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, it propped. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
18 intimidation.
Yeah, he'll after he sees his buddy right next to him get shot down, he'll actually start to slow down. Put his hand is up in the air.
I tie him up with rope.
Okay, he gets tied up with a rope.
I check to see if the other 2 are dead.
They are indeed dead.
Okay, we have one. Mission halfway accomplished. And I search the other 2 for our buddy.
Yeah, you shot all of them, and you didn't try to take the disadvantage to not kill them.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't choose to do non-lethal damage.
Yep. It's on melee. Technically, you could do it.
You got to get some of those like a LARP. Well, I mean, you know, you get some blunt crossbow bolts that you know you do bludgeoning damage and knock someone's ass out.
Can I cast Spare the Dying?
On who?
All of them?
Yeah, they're dead.
I tried to do non-lethal with my katana, but I missed twice. So there's nothing I could do.
Yeah. Well, one guy's, you know, crispy. So
as I grab the money off of them in their armor and stuff and start putting on our new wagon.
Our new wagon with our brand new horse that's not exhausted.
Yep.
I will wake up the horse.
The horse seems grumpy.
So, thanks for the 20 gold. It was nice from all y'all.
So
the armor and equipment.
The boss is still here, right? Back with Fia and I, like on the ground.
Yes.
I was just trying to like, you really should, you know, as much as you're paying these guys, they're not very good at this whole mercenary thing. Like, you know.
They don't ask questions.
Well, I mean, yes, but they're also kind of stupid. I mean,
yeah.
I guess, you know, being stupid, yeah, I see it, but they suck.
I set the guy, I bring the guy over, then I gag the boss, and I bring the guy back to the wagon. It's like, so.
I'm saying you're talking to the boss, so like you don't have to gag him. Just, you know.
Well, I don't want him to say anything when I'm talking to the guy. I'd be like, don't say anything, all that stuff. And I just put my hand on the shoulder. So it's just you, me, and my crossbow Blue.
You named your fucking crossbow?
I named Blue.
What?
I love you, Blue.
You named your horse, you named the crossbow. Am I the only pragmatic? I don't even. Just sitting there, just like rubbing his forehead, just like, why? Why do people do these?
Remember the rapier's named Raphael.
I know. It hurts him.
I think before we go any further, I think this is about the time that we should take a break.
That sounds good. I need some more coffee.
Yeah. So we'll
You know how I
be
spell blue?
right back.
BLOO.
So right. Oh, I'm late for work. Fucking flat tire.
I actually had to drive around when I was trying to grab the flowers for my sister.
It's just
Had
like
to-
every time you're in a rush or whatever, it's like things work fine. You decide that exact moment is when they break.
Yeah, I had to get air in the tire, and all the 3 places the tire machine was down.
Right. That's about right.
The third one finally got it. It was like, yes. Because they have those new fancy ones that auto checks for you.
Mm. This fucking cat.
All right. So we had our little confrontation, and it did not go well for the other guys. The quote unquote bad guys in the situation.
Yeah.
And we come back to the scene. It's me, you, and my bow blue.
Yeah. Well, he
And
talks.
then you hear the Veronica like, you name your bow, goddammit. Or gosh darn it.
That's just me, more or less. Carry on. I gotta let this cat out for you.
And by the way, hope people I named the bow blue BOOO. Because when I roll it, it's gonna drive Atomic crazy. Does that look too
Fastest home for imaginary friends.
Yep, that's the one. Blue. It's like, well.
So which one are you talking to?
The one that survived.
Oh, okay.
That gagged his boss. Like, need some information on where y'all was going. We could save those nice people that don't deserve to be kidnapped. You see, you already seen what I've done to your friends. We tried to be nice, but that didn't work. So can you just be a pal, a friend, as I whisper to his ear, amigo, and just tell me where the people are, and I don't have to hurt you even more.
So you hurt me pretty bad.
You can even get paid to do so. We paid the last guy that gave information. We gave him some gold and sent him on his way. The other two that didn't want to talk, they're going to jail, and that town is going to beat the shit out of them constantly for the rest of their lives.
Does anybody here watch The Expanse?
I do not.
And I'm not lying in the situation.
You know that scene.
How much money is it for me?
You get to keep the money that I just took for you as I hold his bag of money.
Would you take his money or did you take somebody else's money?
I took his money.
Yeah.
Can I get the other guy's money?
Oh, sure. You want the other, these two over here money? As I jiggle their bag, there's another 220 gold. Like, that's 60 gold.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. He just pretty much tells you immediately where you need to go.
Okay, we have to take you with you to confirm. Just, just in case you're lying. No offense.
I mean, I got there's like a map somewhere in that carriage.
Okay, I pull him up and I grab the map.
I think Fee's just laying in the back of the carriage already.
She's still trying to catch her breath. Or...
No, she's just relaxing.
Yeah.
Still huffing.
But the scene in Expanse where he's not going to kill you. He's not that guy. However, I am that guy.
Yeah, that was a very good choice, you, because I point to the other guy. I didn't want to kill him, but I had to do my job. He'll kill you just because.
Oh well, yeah. Just check that one bag that's by the rider's seat. Yep, it's in the map right there.
When I pick the bag up, I make sure there's no traps.
There's no traps.
And I open the bag away from the carriage.
The bag is open.
Because if it blows up on me by myself.
The bag opens, nothing happens.
Okay. I reach inside the bag and I lose my hand.
Your hand is still there. You feel something inside.
Okay, and I pull out the map.
It is indeed a map.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're expecting at the moment, but it's not what you think.
I dealt with casters of the necromancy. They're very crafty.
Fair enough. I guess I can go.
Come on, cat.
We gotta take you with you first.
You don't need me to go with you.
Yes, we do.
Why?
Negotiations.
To be fair, we let the other guy.
They're not. They're. You're gonna trust me. They don't care if I live or not.
We could probably let this. I mean, these guys are. Pondo's already said they're not.
I mean, what kind of armor were they wearing anyway?
Like
just leather.
Yeah, like basic bitch armor.
No, I even let him keep his leather armor and his weapon.
Have all his shit.
I let him keep his shit, and I gave him the 2 bags of gold, and I sent them away. The other 2 guys are. They're dead. I take their leather armor and weapons though, and arrows. I could use more arrows.
Well, arrows are cheap. I mean, whatever.
Now look at this new crossbow. I'm going to name you Parlene.
It's just a plain crossbow.
Yep.
You just hear the clank as Gauntlet touches helmet. I am working with children.
Funny enough, I don't have a regular crossbow, a light crossbow, so this works out perfectly.
You can tell with the boss. If the boss could facepalm at the moment, he would, but he can't.
I will facepalm for him.
Light crossbow.
I imagine the boss says something like, "Oh, by the gods," and I'm just like, "It's just for fuck's sake." This is the one time where we're like agreeing with each other. I'm just, by the way, I'm just like sitting on the ground by the boss, like, well, if he's laying, I'm just like, because I was having a conversation with the guy beforehand, like afterwards. I'm fucking working with children, I swear.
Only welcome to Daddy's Optional.
If he says anything, I'm just like, it really goes. Does coffee exist? Does coffee exist in this universe?
Yes, it's just not in the middle of nowhere where you're at.
Yeah, see, I could really go for some coffee right now.
So you let the guy free?
Yeah.
You're still keeping the boss, I'm guessing?
Yes.
We're keeping the wagon too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the guy just...
We'll let the guy have all his shit and the gold, and then we just send him on his way. I mean, like you said, they're mercenaries. I mean, they're really...
I put the 2 bodies off to the side and be like, don't worry, we'll make a grave for them later.
Yeah, or let the animals have them. It's fine. I mean, really, you know, they decided to, you know, it was kind of like suicide in a way because they attacked us, you know.
Well, like, I don't want any zombies coming back.
Well, I mean, okay, fair enough, and we just burn them. Cremations were fine.
We'll do it later. We'll decide later. Fair.
Yes, whatever. All right, what we going to do here? Like what the
You have a map that has a X marks the spot. That's a that's a little bit more into the Languid colonies territory. It's, from what you can guess, probably another 5 hours on carriage ride.
Is that just like standard movement speed? Or is
that would be standard movement speed.
Okay. That's, I mean, we're not in a time.
And I'm talking to the guy, our boss captives that I'm going along. It's like, we've been traveling so much, and I might actually see you as a person at some point. I put my hand on his shoulder.
I mean,
yeah, a person.
You know, he's a person. He's just
with a soul too.
I mean, he still has.
I'm starting to come around.
He's just an asshole.
I think I'm learning the difference between having soulless and being heartless.
Correct. There you go. Look, you're learning. He's learning. If he's awake, look, he's learning. He learns something he learns something every day.
So you're going to be on your way to the next point.
Yeah. Well, fucking, I can't even see the goddamn map right now. All right. So where are we again? On the map.
You're in Languid colonies, which I don't have the map up at the moment.
Okay.
But well, I will later, but it's not really necessary at the moment, because you're pretty much going to be right at the edge where the Languid colony starts.
All right. Yeah, no, it's fine. All right, so we just head towards the marked spot, yeah. I guess.
And you're just going normal pace?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go too crazy. Because I don't think there's a time constraint.
Oh yeah, before we go, I asked the guy that leaves, what were the 2 guys' names that were killed, or 3 guys' names?
Oh, those guys?
Yeah.
Well, one was Rick. The other guy was Gerald. The last guy was named I don't really know what his name was. It was Bubba.
Bubba.
Okay, I just want to make sure
Was he the big one?
I just make sure I mark their graves correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to dig graves for them, you're on your own. I just suggest
yeah.
cremation. I ain't doing shit.
Oh no, like this is a personal vendetta, and I'll probably ask nicely for fee to do the ceremonial spell.
I mean, I guess technically I could mold earth and make a fucking hole in the ground, but you know.
Yes, but I think we're a little bit time constrained. Maybe we should do it. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Just set them on fire and move on with life.
Yeah, later, Dawn. I'm just getting the names real quick to make sure I mark the graves correctly. Under each gravestone, remember, kids, don't do crime.
Crime doesn't pay, except for when it does.
I will be kind and say fee that you can mark off your exhaustion. You can be back at normal because you probably just be relaxing for 5 hours.
Oh, she's taking a nap back there. She's not doing anything to help.
Yeah, we're not like, I mean, other than standard wagon bumpiness, I mean, we're not hauling ass, so.
Yeah.
Should be relatively
as
comfortable as you can be.
The Languid colony is not that much different than what it is of the Baldur Kingdom. It's mostly just flat Greenland, as the eyes see. It's just most of the Languid colonies is by the port because it is a
well, yeah,
it is a colony that has only been recently established.
Yeah, you know, most naturally, it's always around the ports or the hub or whatever.
But again, you don't really see much of it because as you get to the point where you start seeing mainly small hills, and where roughly the mark is telling you is up in the hills. As far as taking the carriage goes, it is possible. It would just be a little bit harder on the horse, but not that big of a deal at the moment. As you go across over top of a hill and get to what you can guess is pretty much the right area, you can see there is an opening within the ground in one of the hills that seems to be going down like a cave. It is wide enough to only maybe have 2 people wide, not so much for a carriage.
Oh, that's fine. I have to carry the smuck.
Okay. The cave is relatively dark.
I give the horse food, by the way.
Okay.
A little thing of water. There you go.
Yes, the cave is relatively dark, but again, no problem you all, because I'm pretty sure you all have dark vision, so you just see a bunch of gray.
I don't think Alexander is human, right?
No, he's halfling. He's half elf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus, y'all can't see me in the dark anyway.
Yeah. Technically.
Oh, you can't. I'm invisible to you.
Are you?
Yeah, it's Gloomstalker
thing. Well, I think it's enemies or they rely on dark vision. I don't think it's us.
No, okay. Oh, Zedra, where'd you go? I'm right here.
Are you taking the guy with you, or are you leaving him on the cart?
Oh, taking him with us.
Okay. The entire time he's shouting, ranting, and raving as you go.
Well, he's muffled, so
okay.
I don't. If you could not do that, that'd be great.
Okay.
Something to run his goddamn mouth.
That's what makes the conversation with him awkward because he's still muffled.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he's muffled, I'm not talking to him. But when I was talking to him earlier, he wasn't dead yet.
I didn't want him offering the other guy even more gold for not taking the bill.
I think the moment we land and he starts yelling, he gets muffled.
Right. So as you're taking this guy to this dark cave, he's just kind of like, just the entire way. Three of you give me stealth checks at disadvantage. This matters nothing to Vakar.
Give a fuck.
If we are going in trying to stealth, can I bless us all?
I guess. Roll one more time.
Oh, wow.
13.
It does not. Bless does not work on ability checks.
Guidance.
It's
Guidance
Stealth.
myself.
Damn
then.
it! Wow, I was sitting there staring at stealth. Hey, it's fucking disadvantage. God damn it,
yeah, it is disadvantage.
man. I also just learned that you can double click the bubble at the top of the screen and make the chat box pop out. That'd be good for fucking OBS knowledge.
Yeah.
I'll tell AP about that.
You can put bless guidance on yourself, but I don't think it would match much with the two.
Negative.
So
I'm not specifically trying to be stealthy yet either.
yeah. So it's the two of you are kind of just stepping on the way through as you're kind of getting disrupted by the essentially making the boss man walk. He's kind of disrupting your movement, kind of making it a little bit louder than what it should be. Alexander is minorly inconvenienced, not too terribly. Eventually you get to where it opens up to a large area that's lit up by seems to be mixture of natural and magical lighting. Within the room you can see already there's multiple men around the edges of this top ridge where you come in from. Already kind of suspicious of what's going on from the edge there. Down on the floor, you can see currently 3 people in robes on the floor, along with a large, monstrous-like creature near them, with 4 arms that 2 are almost like a T-Rex's in comparison to this large size. Other 2 are just hulking, massive claws.
Would the technical term be absolute unit?
Yes. 2 more of the same dressed, same sort of kind of uniform are near them, as there seems to be 4 people bound and covered.
Wonderful.
As they see you approach, they start pointing the crossbows at you.
Hello.
None of the men up there talk, but down from the floor, from one of the people in robes, they turn to you and speak. Hello. It appears you've trumped some of our plans.
Yes, we have a habit of ruining people's day. What is going on here? This looks conspicuous. I'm sure you're aware.
Looks awkward.
We will give you one chance. Let the gentleman you have go and walk away.
You know, you're the second person, third person, fifth person to say that.
Third person to threaten us today, and I mean we've already kicked like 2 groups' ass. Can I see? I mean,
but continue, sir.
Obviously, as a player, I see, putting together pieces, bringing guys, dudes in a robe, secluded place, magic fuckery. As a player, I'm like, okay, they're sacrificing people, but
It's also included with. Did I bring you guys over? Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I'm gonna run them. So I mean, can I like Arcana or something to see if I realize what's going on here?
My rolling on me want to say, is this a sex thing?
Is this a sex thing? I don't.
What specifically are you trying to Arcana at the moment?
So I mean, of knowledge, like general knowledge, like I mean, I'm just putting together of dudes in robes, possibly magic types. It's like knowledge
You
of
can-
people having done rituals before.
You can
the
easily
thing
surmise
together.
that there's probably some sort of ritual ordeal going on, possibly.
Like
Judging by the
schemes.
absolute unit that's in the center there.
Yeah, and magic guys, people disappearing, they're bringing them here. It's like, oh, I've never done like a sacrificial ritual, but
If I would to.
well, I mean, you know, it's like it's like a know your enemy, right? Like you fight, you know, you can see all sorts of shit. Plus, he's a wizard as well, so he's not, you know, he knows what's up. He doesn't partake, but he knows what's up.
The difference here is that you are outnumbered and we have greater force.
Yeah, well, this will be the third time today we're outnumbered, and it'll probably be the third time today we're going to kick your ass. So, I mean, you know, counter offer, you fuck off and stop. And you know what? You just let's dispense with the bullshit and just get to the fighting. Yes.
Yes. We have your guy. We could trade you for those 4 guys down there.
Just
We
like,
can leave.
like halfway,
Or
halfway
we
through
kill
speaking.
each and every one of you is still. I tried to leave 2 alive last time, but left 1 alive. But you know, I'm just having a terrible day with just people listening to me.
Well, it's just like that's why like halfway through me being like, it's like I know I can. They're not going to surrender. It's like it's just skip the pleasantries and get to the fighting parts. Yes, there's like I'll save us both the time.
Are the people up here that and around? Do they look like they were mercenaries? Like the
They're
last
pointing
people?
crossbows
Yes.
at us.
Say, you know, there's a lot of us up here. If you mercenaries helped us kill these guys, we could rob them all.
Think about it. It's a better split.
And every time someone didn't side with them, they ended up dead. The ones that did side on us got paid.
It's whatever. Volcar continues
think
to
about
Not
the odds
wrong,
about
but
wanting-
you did
about
kill
wanting coffee.
some of them.
And I'm like, think about the odds of this, man. How could we get all the way down here to their base of operation if we weren't confident enough to kill most of their guards, pay off the other ones, beat their main enforcer, kidnap this guy, which he went down like a sack of potatoes. And we have a dragon slayer over here. Come on.
Who now no longer has a level of exhaustion. Look, we're just putting it out there, and imagine if that guy tries to talk, like the guy that I'm just like, shut, we're fucking business here. I mean, you know, it's up to you guys. I mean, or you know, you can leave. It's whatever. I have nothing against professionals, but this asshole.
And I named the
And I
3
point
guys,
to the other guy, and that asshole.
and I pull out my little books like Bubba, such are dead.
It is no matter what happens to the last. Adventurers like yourselves tend to always fumble your way through. It's happened before countless times, more than we'd like to count.
Yeah, that's great. But you want to add one to that, or I mean, you know, whatever.
We're here to rescue those men, and we're not leaving without them.
Very well.
Actually, we're leaving with them, but that's not the point.
Well, it's whether this guy wants to be alive or not. I mean, honestly, I just want to kill. This guy's obviously responsible. This guy needs to die.
And is the thing down there talking, or is like one of the guys?
No,
talking?
it's just looking at the 3 of you like a piece of meat.
I'm like, and what is that?
And what the fuck is that?
It meant get a name for it if I could
Make
categorize it.
an Arcana.
Oh boy.
Go full metal jacket. Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is
Can
that?
I attempt to figure out what that is too when he says, "What is that?"
What do know?
Make an... I'll say make an Arcana or a Religion, whichever is higher.
You know what? I'll try to make a religion check.
Are we all just making our counter?
You see my character like, what are those?
I got a 15 on religion.
I'll give you a 23 on Arcana.
Okay. Alex and Serafina, you know this thing is a... what they call a... Dragloth?
Fuck, I was gonna say grotesque, but
It is a weird amalgamation of a bastardized union of drow and demon. Well, that's what Volcar would know. That's definitely something to be wary of. It can actually still use magic, but not quite to the level of the typical drow can.
These fucking dark Eldar motherfuckers. I'm just visualizing a grotesque, dark Eldar grotesque.
Yeah. It is something to be wary of.
I mean, he's an absolute unit. It's
Yep.
I think we should go for Casty McCasterson and then worry about the other thing.
Before you say this, the person that's been walking you is just nods to the others. Kill them all if you must. We will see them later, more than likely.
It would be the first time I've died.
The three of them will disappear, though.
What a bitch.
All right, I want some initiatives.
I can give you some initiative. Second round of coffee, boys. Let's go. Where the fuck is my thing?
Caffeinated.
Yeah. Right.
This will be the Dragloth.
Yeah, advantage.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, Dragloth is going last.
Let's come on, dice.
Oh, why am I not adding my thing? Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a knock. Give me a sec.
How dare you? Dragloth will have 4. Alexander, which one do you have?
I think you rolled 4 last time. He has a 20.
What's yours? A +4?
Mine's a 7.
I was talking about Alex's. It didn't add his dex. Make sure it's adding your dex.
Well, how much? He has.
I'm talking to the rest of you guys. Make sure you guys are adding your dex.
Yeah. Mine's already set up to do that. He's got. So yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, no. So his should be 24. Not that it probably matters.
So it'd be 8 because you have.
Nope, my dex is the dump one.
Okay, it's fine.
My initiative should be +1.
Oh, you're talking to Cotton. I'm so fucking. I keep forgetting.
Jack of all trades gives you half your finish. Okay. So these guys will get a 16. Of course, they get the fast speed. Not the guy I wanted to make sure he lives the most. That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, man, it'd be great if I could. I don't know.
I didn't want to
Roll
murder guys
decent.
with a giant demon beast.
Like it's not the first. It's not the first one.
Which one is yours? Do you have the 9 or the 7?
I had the 7.
Okay, because it doubled up. All right.
Oh, I only see the 1. Roll 20 is stupid.
So descending order. First up will be Alex.
Goodbye, coffee. You served me well.
Alex is not here. Okay, well.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say we know what he's gonna do.
It's going to shoot guy A, guy B, guy C. Well, that'd be harder to do than you think.
You've seen his character.
Yes. Advantage. It helps.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he gets advantage if he goes first. It goes before the thing he's attacking first. He gets advantage, and then he gets a second attack because of Gloomstalker on the first round of combat, which also and he also get a D8.
He gets. I think the advantage on initiative is the main trick.
Yeah, it's from Ranger. Ranger gets advantage on initiative, and then he also gets advantage on the first round of combat, or if he is attacking an enemy that has not yet acted.
It's a strong
second attack because of Gloomstalker, and then that attack gets an extra D8 of damage. It's my I played this what Akram was for Akram Mark 1 and the New Game Plus was Gloomstalker. And then he's got the Paladin bullshit on top of that. So I just assume he's gonna shoot his crossbow, whatever the fuck. Oh my god. I gotta stop looking at weapons and shit that I don't need.
Back, baby. The kids wanted me
Alright.
to take the
You're up.
plates out. They want dishes first.
Yeah, you
Yep.
are indeed first.
That initiative helps.
Yeah, fucking. So Agrim Mark II finally got, level 8 barbarian, finally got advantage on initiative, and then I fucking volunteered to switch to a cleric, and I've lost it. And now I'm back to normal initiative, and I fucking hate it. Anyway.
You know what? I'm gonna mark this guy right here. And work my way down.
What's the drop from this top level to the central one? Like, what's the vertical distance?
The vertical distance?
Is it accurate based on the squares, or is it?
I'll say that you're at least 15 feet up.
Okay, so 15 feet. That's fine. I just wanted to know. So, like, if I decided to jump or whatever, we knock somebody off.
Let's do this, Blue.
Which one are you fighting with? Who are you shooting first?
This guy.
Oh, okay. So you hit. Did you hunter's mark? Yada yada yada.
Yeah, 100 mark him. Oh, dirt for 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still up.
Yes.
Pop him again.
Do it again. Get that D8.
Come on, Blue. I believe in you.
That'll hit.
Plus that.
And he'll go down.
Hey, there you go.
It didn't matter.
Pop.
Yeah. I think you can actually get, by the way, you can use the D8 on either of your attacks. So you could do it on the first one. It doesn't have to be the Gloomstalker attack. It doesn't specify.
Oh, okay. What do you say, GM?
I'd say it's your choice. I'd say
I always did it on just the first attack. I mean, because you're getting 2 attacks regardless. But
typically, because how the Slayer works is it's the first attack that hits gives an extra D8 if they have.
Yeah.
That's
the way me and AP always did it. I don't think it really matters, but it doesn't specify.
I just did it on the second one because I thought it was that way.
Yeah.
If it's the first to hit that matters, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That way.
I don't know.
I think it just says you get.
I want to say you have to say which one you want to add. Which.
I
don't know. I'll say it's
force damage or shadow damage. I don't remember.
I think it's just regular damage.
Actually, I'll tell you in just a second.
I'll say if it's whatever the first one that hits, you can add the D8 to it.
Okay.
I don't remember what it says. I'm just one of those fucking nerds.
And that's my turn.
Moving at all?
I moved up some. Oh yeah, I got to get to the stairs. How far this cliff down?
15 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so
okay.
It's just
wrong.
D6 damage per 10 feet. You'd be fine.
You can make 1 additional weapon attack that deals an extra D. Okay, so it has to be on that second attack.
There's the second attack? Okay.
Yep. Then not that it fucking matters.
okay, I moved to here because I get 80 movement. Well, I get 40 movement, so I can move to here. Is it Q? Yeah, it's Q that does the thing. Here we go. Bat. That'll be my turn.
Goons. A lot of them. Okay.
Oh no, not goons.
Yes, boss.
This guy will go right next to Alexander. This guy will go right over here.
I got smooth. I found a foam doom hammer. I'm buying it.
Ooh.
It's $20. I'm buying it.
I mean, send me a link.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Man, if I had an actual ruler, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it'd be much easier.
They do have a ruler in these
Oh, you mean
games.
putting it up on
Oh,
the
I do
screen?
actually. That actually make it a lot easier for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Or
you do.
you can-
literally. Plus, you can also make it so that only
If
you
you-
can see it if you're trying to measure some stuff without us knowing what you're doing.
Also, if you move
I
the token forward and hit Q, it'll measure it out with you as you move.
just mainly need like the line.
Yeah. Well, you can also do it so it doesn't snap, so it measures from wherever you want. You know, it's like from the corner, whatever you go. Oh, shit.
Let's do 30
Yeah, I'm
feet.
buying this foam doom hammer just because reasons. Oh, they got a shadow Morin as well. Fuck it. Mine? Mine?
Yeah. One.
My warrior smooth in Warcraft. I have like all the legendaries a warrior can have. I showed it to a buddy of mine. He's like, you fucking nerd.
All right, who all is in range and how much pain I'm able to bring?
All right, come on, bring it on. I'm scared of your pain train. My existence is pain.
Are you at Mises?
I'm not a Meeseeks, but I feel like I am sometimes. Ooh. Which of these
Light
shadow Morns do I
crossbows.
want?
They are 8320, so everybody is actually in range.
And they're 1d8 plus whatever.
So I need to remember to add 15 feet to these guys that's on the ground. So he'd be 80 feet, so he's actually shooting without.
Wow, there's some God of War swords on here. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm buying a Shadow Morn and the Doom Hammer. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, Duratan's axe is what? Fucking crap, dude. Next week, I'm gonna have foam weapons at the asshole. Oh, the Horde flag? Fuck yeah, I'm buying that too.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the 2 at Alexander that don't have disadvantage.
Pew pew.
Plus 4. The second one will miss. The first one will hit. It'd be a 22.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And the guy with the sword will swing at you. I probably should have did them at the same time. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
22 again, so he hits you.
Yep.
Because they actually do all the same damage regardless. This is a short sword. So another 5 points. In the next few, we'll spread out the shots.
Via, is there any reason why you would like to go before me?
What?
Like, do you have any, like, we have the same initiative, but I mean, is there anything you would, like, do you have a plan that you would like to enact before I go? Or does it matter?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Yep. This guy, the guy on the ground. Okay, so there's this here. 1, 2.
I feel the caffeine coursing through my veins. It is a good pain.
Did the first save.
So 2 guys are going to
so
shoot at Volkar.
Do it. Do it.
Fuck that up.
Negative.
17.
Nope. Neither.
You have a shield out?
I always have a shield out.
Okay. Those 2 miss. Second one will shoot at Fee.
No.
We'll shoot
My shield is, it's not one of those oversized, it's kind of, imagine like the round Viking shields. So it's like attached to his arm.
Hit 13.
Oh, I didn't hit a 13.
I was just letting you know.
Yeah. And the last one will shoot at actually, there's one more needs to go after Fee.
I wonder if is there a way? Did
Nope,
you know
still
to
misses Fee. And the last guy will shoot at Alexander.
to look out, sir, in this fucking game?
I knew that was your favorite.
No, but I'll say if
I was just thinking about it. And I was wondering because I think in Pathfinder there's a thing that lets you. Actually, there might be no. There is because it's a feat with Sentinel. You can intercept. Is it something?
you can stop people trying to disengage from you.
Well, there's one of the feats lets you, if you're adjacent to somebody, you can impose disadvantage on their attack.
There's a lot of abilities that do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna look just because I'm curious now, because I know there is something that lets you take a hit for people. Sorry.
Protection for fighting style gives you disadvantage to someone. I don't really recall if there's a way that you can do it where you take the damage, but
yeah, I'm just gonna look. I'm curious now. I didn't mean to derail your train of thought. Let's see. Not defensive duelist. No, it's a great feat. That's an underrated feat, by the way. Defensive duelist. Put that on a swashbuckler. Good fucking luck.
Oh yeah.
I had that on a swashbuckler and just jeez, yeah.
1v1 me, bro. Do it.
Pretty much. I mean, I had like 18 AC and then the ring of protection plus the defensive duel. Like it's just fucking ridiculous.
Volkar and Fee, whichever one of you wants to go first. It does not matter to me.
I tell you what, is there anybody you're gonna huck a bolts with a glitter bolt at? Because if you plan on doing that, then I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
All right, then go before me, because I'll be able to follow up on that.
Unless I miss.
Yes, Kat, I agree with whatever you're saying.
120 feet?
Yeah.
That's fortunate.
He's like 85 feet away, I think, when I measured it.
Plus 15 because you're height up. But yeah, you can hit him just fine.
I'm also going to cast it at 2nd level.
Nice.
And hopefully hit him. I think it's +5.
Yes,
with
Kitty.
my spell attack.
Very cute, Cat.
Yeah, Kat, I agree. Your cat makes a very good point.
Yes.
What's your wisdom?
It is the +5.
Okay.
Jesus.
I just couldn't find it because I had the big part of the spell popped out, but it's in the little notes thing. Does a natural 20 hit?
That'll hit.
I think that guy got disintegration.
Is that double damage on spell attacks?
Yes.
So that's 10d6?
No, it's 86.
Well, yeah, it'd be whatever the spell the.
Wait, what level did you cast it at?
She upcasted it.
Oh yeah, it would be 10d6.
Fucking vaporize that guy. Jesus Christ. So much for me.
37.
37. Was that radiant damage?
Yes.
Christ. Yeah, you might vaporize someone. He might be the first guy to ever be glitter bombed out of existence.
Not quite.
Okay. Well.
So it is a very good smack with the guiding bow, you will admit, but it does like wobble back, but it appears to just mostly shake it off as it gets ready to run after the two of you.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I bardically inspire Volkar, and I look at him and says, "Pissed it off," which is good. That was my plan.
Fair enough. All right. So, because I was watching my cat. All right. Which one of these guys did you attack? Sorry, I didn't see.
She hit the Dragoleth.
Oh, Big Chungus. Okay.
Oh, you hit Big Chungus. Nice.
Yeah.
She did a pretty mean chunk.
I feel like if I had shot anybody but Big Chungus, they could.
Well,
that's why I thought. That's why I thought you hit one of the mercenaries. That's why. I thought
you would have vaporized one of the mercenaries.
You were gonna.
Disintegration.
Imagine somebody in the afterlife. You know, like in prison, how they're like, "What you're in for?" It's like, "How did you die?" Well,
smited to death.
Yeah, there was.
Can I, after I cast that glitter bolt thing, can I yell to the mercenaries, "Stand down, or I'll shoot you next"?
You don't even say anything. What you do is you just do. Just let them know. Okay.
And then I'll aim all their bolts at you.
I mean, true. That is.
They had to take down the Dragon Slayer.
Can I actually just
try and intimidate him?
Hide in a corner? Is that what I'm saying?
Can I hide behind this rock?
You can use that as cover.
If only you were a halfling and it could, or is it halfling or is it gnome can just disappear?
It makes her. It may not give her much cover, but it makes herself feel a little bit better.
Oh, see no evil, whatever. All right. One willing creature. I'm looking at something real quick. That's concentration, isn't it? Damn it. target also gains close. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself. And then I am going to, all right, so where I am. So let's say, all right, 5, and then it's 15 down, right? Because I can now walk on vertical surfaces. So that's 20, which leaves me with 10.
Oh, so you're just saying, I don't need to jump off. I just go. Okay.
I'm not going to fall fucking 15 feet.
So you're going down there?
Not in heavy fucking armor, I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got 10 more. So I'm going to move, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to keep my eye on
that. Right there?
Thing. Yeah. I'm going to do that. And then that, what can I do anything as a bonus action? Yeah, I'm going to save action surge. Yeah, that'll be it. That'd be done. So it's like, you see Volcar just walk and he looks like he's about to walk off. And then he just like goes like 90 degrees vertical, like Tron turns, and then just walks straight down the cliff face. So that'll be my turn. Utility spells, underrated. That's all I'm saying.
The Dragoloth can't quite get to you. That's unfortunate.
I'm sure that's fine. I'll come to him.
What?
He is like my focus at the moment. These crossbowmen, I don't give a fuck.
I'm okay with that.
I'm a monster slayer, and there's a monster to be slain.
Like, I'm sorry, click, click. I'm sorry, click, click.
I don't apologize.
That's just me walking, but I'm sorry for murdering you. Nothing personal. Click, click.
I mean, if I could, you know, it would be like that scene for 300, you know, where they're just like shield bashing dudes. So I just like, I don't even give a shit. I'm going for Big Chungus, especially because I know he's. I mean, I don't know how the crit would show. I mean, is it like when she casts that? Is it just like is it brighter than normal?
So
is it like a bigger thing?
Typically, when it hits them, it doesn't really do much appearance to it. It looks like his chest got slightly indented when it smacked into it, as it leaves its little mark.
The guiding bolt has a mystical dim light glittering on the target until the next attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, is he like highlighted more? I was just curious if there was something for it being
slightly glowing with holy light.
All right,
with it being a critical? Oh, never mind. I thought you just meant the golden
just
I
for
think it sears his flesh.
Theater of the mind. I was just like, you know, like what, you know, it's a crit. You got to make it more flashy.
It's a sear of flesh of holy light upon it.
So we'll go to there.
Yeah, let him. Come on, big boy.
And it's going to do something cheeky.
There was a. Oh well, that's fine. Come on, do it. What are you waiting for? Come on, kill me. Come on, do it. The alcohol has worn off, and the caffeine has taken control, and I like it.
Caffeine make you lose control.
I don't like advise people to drink like vodka and Red Bull. It's a terrible thing. Don't do it. It's stupid. But I will like. I technically do. One of my favorite beers actually has coffee in it, so it's not that bad.
Volcar, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. I can do that, and I am
you are
going
bardically
to.
inspired.
I was about to say that. I would like to add. Now, do I have to declare the bardic inspiration beforehand, or do I have to roll and then use it?
And then you determine whether you could do it before the results are revealed.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just say I'm gonna use it. So
you can see your roll, but he can't tell you if you pass or fail, and then that's when you can decide to use it.
Okay. Yeah, I misunderstood. All right, so I will. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. No, it's fine. Fee, you notice that the beast is pointing a finger towards Volcar, much like in the aspect of your fairy fire, except more dark, bluish, purplish flame. He attempted to use fairy fire on him.
I'll actually shout that. I was like, he tried to glitter bomb you back.
He was aiming for Volcar, but yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say, well, yeah. No, wait, never mind. I was gonna say my deflection is like the shield thing, but yeah.
I was trying to be cheeky.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair too, is I'm currently with spider climb, I can move in almost any direction, but straight up, right? Or like fly. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. Whatever.
That'll be the Dragolost's turn. Alex.
I see this guy in front of me, and I'm gonna unload on him. Y'all seem to have that guy control while I'm just slowly working my way down. Because I do not have the party plan.
I know you guys can appreciate this because you have cats. My cat sits there scratching the door once out of the office. I open the door to go to the office. Now he's up in his cat tree fucking asleep like an asshole.
Okay, that'll hit the first guy for 13.
Is it 13?
Yeah, to that guy in front of me, and then I'm gonna pop him again.
Okay.
So, are you okay? What's giving you your
10?
Are you? Is crossbow expert giving you the shoot in close range?
Yeah, it lets him reload though. Yeah, he doesn't take a penalty for shooting in melee with a crossbow.
Okay. So the second one does 10.
Yep. 13.
He's down. He is indeed down.
As I move up again.
Question: what was the blue 30-foot thing? Is that just for measuring purposes?
Yeah, it's his little ruler so that it's easier to see the tiny squares when he's moving these people 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
You hit Q to move it, and it's like, yeah, I can know.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if that was like if there was a spell active or whatever. It's funny because Warhammer used to have templates like that for that sort of shit before they got rid of them. Make it easier.
And
Also,
that would be my turn.
So, all right, goons, for all that's worth.
Yeah.
They're just going to move vaguely closer again. Obviously, this one's going to go to melee range because why not?
Okay.
There. One, two, three. What was the Q?
Yeah, you hold. Is it
6?
they always fucking change it. It drives me crazy. I don't need an entire suit of plate mail, but I kind of want it. Sorry, I'm blaming myself.
These guys are there. I think these guys are just gonna let the big guy do his thing.
Let him smash.
And probably just go to clog up the stairway to here.
If
not quite a stairway to heaven, but close enough.
There's a sign up on the side of the cave that just says no stairway.
All right. Who is in range of what? You have disadvantage. So that guy does not have disadvantage. All right. So this guy all the way in the back is going to take a pot shot clear at Fee.
Disadvantage pot shot.
Yes. Lucky it's only 11. These two guys are going to take a shot at Volkar.
Go ahead.
They will not have disadvantage.
Do it.
They'll both miss terribly.
It's fine.
One guy's crossbow just breaks.
So strings, man.
Yeah. Too much tension.
I mean, it's happened.
So I will mark him as in his crossbow's broke. All right. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
If you ever really need to get people
going after Alexander,
super stealthy, don't let somebody shoot a heavy crossbow from stealth, because you can. I told people like go Google or go YouTube somebody firing a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, there's a mean thwack.
it's like a fucking like at least siege crossbows. At least it's like I've heard like they're as loud as fucking rifles. It's like holy shit. I just do that to mess with people sometimes.
All right, so we have a 16, 11. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, so 2 hit.
Yep.
Doing 2d6 plus 4. That's the damage you take. You take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
That is all they can muster. As you slowly conga line themselves towards you.
All right. So Volkar's totally, you know, he's got his, like I said, it's like a Viking shield. So it's like, you know, fairly sized, but it's not like a Roman or a teardrop shield. It's just a big, or it's a Norman shield. It's a big circle one. And, you know, he's got it up and he's got his axe on top of it, kind of whatever, you know, in that like Sparta kind of position as I'm going to start trucking towards Big Chungus over here. What I will do though is I am going to I have to drop Spider Climb. So I'm opting to drop Spider Climb, and then I'm going to replace it with fucking Protection from Good and Evil on myself. I had to remember what the fuck it was called. So
I
it
still
gives me
got Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so that gives obviously aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead all have disadvantage. I don't know if he's one of them, but I'm going to take a chance, and then I'm going to skid. I think I'm going to move 15 feet. I'm not going to move the whole way. There, and then that will be my turn, my good sir.
Ooh, I just realized Fee's Vanish still is one there.
Is it my turn?
It is indeed your turn.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at first level. Do I get advantage on it? Since it's a spell attack, does that work?
Are you doing the same guy? Yeah.
Well, so I haven't hit him, so you still
Nobody's
get
hit him, so I was just checking it worked on spell attacks too.
Yeah, it's any attack, so you would be you get it from your own thing. So. That's part of the reason why. I mean,
so close.
But, yeah, you know.
I got 2 19s.
Oh, that's enough to hit.
4d6. 15 more radiant damage.
15 damage is damage, right?
Bonus action. I don't know if actually he might be too far. Bonus action to practically inspire Alexander.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it still too far? Is it 60 feet, right?
60.
Okay.
I mean, you can move and do it, right? I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I was close enough to Alexander because he was too far for me to cast.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying you could have moved up. You could have moved and then.
I did move.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you move. Needed to zoom out my map. I had it zoomed in. I couldn't see what you guys were doing, and then still see my shit. I had to zoom out too.
That is my turn.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right. Come on,
this big guy is going to get stuck in right next to Volkar.
Oh, please do.
He's going to attempt 3.
And he's glowing for you.
He is indeed.
Yep. He's going to attempt 3 attacks. 1 with a bite, and then 2 with claws.
It's fine. Have you ever been bitch slapped by a 6-armed goddess? Some obscure. Well, I can't even really say obscure. I mean, we're all about the age. I assume everybody here's seen What Bubble Boy. Is that the movie? Yeah, that's a movie.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a 20 in there.
There's a 20. That's fine.
Your magical protection prevents you from getting just gobsmacked.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
That will be its turn.
But the magical protection didn't actually help with the first 2.
It's the last one to crit.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know.
The last one would have been a very bad hit for him if it did.
I mean, you know, it'd be a very bad day for him too. So.
Well, yeah.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, as the Knoll Chief found out, I mean, oh, he's letting me attack. What? He purposely dropped his guard. Why? It was at that exact moment he realized he'd done fucked up.
Yeah. All right, Alexander.
Working my way downtown, passing the slide, trying to be homebound. Shooting with a crossbow.
If you look down, you just see me and this
22
Regular,
hits
just-
for 11 damage. I'm gonna shoot again.
The guy in front of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the scene from Civil War where they're what's his face in Black Widow. It's like, are we fighting? Is this fighting?
10.
He is still up. Narrowly.
Barely. I just like stay down.
Shoot him in the gut with both your crossbow real quick.
Saving Private Ryan when he stabs that guy.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, that's it for me.
You just gonna stay there?
Well, I don't want to provoke attack opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your AC?
17.
17.
All right, these guys.
Higher than that. Do I need a French boarding house?
I can make it there, not get attack of opportunity. Make that guy there. That guy can go there.
Oh my god.
That guy go there. Let's see here.
My weakness. You keep throwing more men at me.
Yeah.
My one weakness, no AoE.
I mean, you've been shooting through them pretty well.
But eventually, my HP will fail.
Here's the thing, though. What you are is you are an AoE magnet, so you intentionally put yourself in the middle so that the AoE hits everybody else. You're like a lightning rod for friendly fire.
Yep. I didn't even take the good ranger ability. I should have took hunter before I could get evasion at level 15.
You get a full metal. You get a metal spear, and you point it up. You're like, all right, now.
Yep. All right, so this is how things are going to work, because that's just how they're going to work.
We'll see.
The two guys next to Alexander are going to attempt to strike. This guy here. Two of the guys past him will shoot at Fee. These three guys will take a pot shot at Volkar. The last three. All right, so.
Which are going in order.
Yeah, so the first two guys against Alexander. Well, that fucked that up. So one missed. One will be a 19. Yep. Well, that's wrong. You get 8 damage, not 29.
Okay, I'm about to say, jeez.
Yeah, has the secret.
Man realized he was a god among men.
Yeah,
he ate his Wheaties that morning.
Take 9. All right, 2 shots against Fee. I don't know. It depends if he has. No, the other guy has disadvantage.
11 had disadvantage?
No, the 8 does. So he'll. Well, he would miss regardless, but yeah.
11 is the one who hit.
Yep. Then the last 3 guys. Well, now I gotta hit Fee first. Take 5. The last 3 guys against Volkar. They're all at a disadvantage, I'm pretty certain.
Only if they meet those requirements.
Well, no, they're at disadvantage because of range.
Wait, what are they shooting at?
You. 18?
Well, I meant, no.
You need 19 to hit you, don't you?
19 plus, yeah.
Nope. Close, but not
Close,
quite.
no cigar.
Getting there.
They're shooting crossbows, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember actually. Sure.
Just like crossbows. Actually, I think like crossbows are actually D8, not D6. I'm doing those damage wrong.
Normal crossbows are D8.
That's unfortunate, but you know what? That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry, I've been forgetting to use my heavy crossbow in the first round of combat. I've been using the light crossbow.
Yep. All right. So that's all the goons.
Yeah.
Volkar, I'm guessing you want to go next.
And just because I looked, the light crossbow is 80 feet is its standard range increment. Not that it mattered. I mean, yeah, I mean, they wouldn't hit it anyway. But all right. Alrighty then. I am now in combat with Big Chungus. I believe you cast a second. You did cast. There was a second guiding bolt, correct?
You'll get advantage on your attack.
Okay, just making sure. Let's see. What I want to do here. I got all the wording of the thing. Okay, so I still never mind. Since they got range penalty, I guess I'll just hit him. I mean, I'm down here. I'm not trying to necessarily kill it. I'm trying to. I'm just tanking at the moment, more or less. All right, we are going to battle axe him in his stupid face, or attempt to, or his shin, or what.
So you're trying to ask him a question?
I am indeed axing him a question. If it ever wants to roll. Anytime now, roll 20, please.
I'm looking at roll 20 like, I got the camera.
Yeah, right. It just doesn't. It's not. There it goes. Did it add my? It did not add my proficiency, so it'll be 8 damage. Wait, yeah, we're at +2 proficiency right now, aren't we?
It doesn't add your proficiency. That was just your strength.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yep. So 5.
Yeah. Well, shit.
5 will be the damage.
Oh well. It's not my dwarven thrower.
You didn't throw it either. All right. Anything else?
No, because I gotta maintain concentration on this fucking spell.
It is saving your life.
Well, yeah.
It saved you from getting a crit.
Yeah.
All right, Fee.
Yeah. No.
I do something real crazy and I cast Guiding Bolt.
Holy shit! My mind is blown.
No.
I mean, it's working out. I can't.
I think the macro is working for it.
Oh no, I'm just it's like
it is not working for it. Forget what I said.
Well, yeah, you gotta click the description and the attack things to show.
There we go.
I got an 18 to hit it.
Under for
You
your
shall
spell
hit.
thing, the bar where it says show, you make sure you click description and attack. Just make sure they're green.
20 radiant damage.
Want to hit this thing harder?
I mean, yes, ideally.
Well, please don't.
I'd like to get another crit, actually.
I don't.
I would also like for her to get another crit.
All right. Anything else?
Does Alex still have his bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he's used it.
I think Volcar is actually too far for me to do it
I was
anyway.
I was gonna say just give it to yourself.
You can't yet.
Oh, you can't.
I can't.
It's not until like level
Never played a bard.
11? 14?
Though if I did play a bard, it would be a heavy metal bard because reasons.
Technically, I have a guitar.
I sent it to drummer boy Pondo, but it was a black metal bard.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is all I do.
Yeah, all right, come on, Big Chungus.
All right. I think it's just going to.
Where was
It's going to try to swing at V again. At Volcar again 3 times. See if it works out. This nope. And nope. Okay.
Nothing.
Disadvantage is rough.
Disadvantage is indeed rough. I probably should have let him hit me once and then did protection from good and evil, but
Would not recommend.
Getting hit.
It has.
One hit would have been a nat 20. Think about it.
Yep.
It did pay off. It has resistance against fire. You would know that. Demon blood. Good blood. Bane of wizards.
there are some demons that don't have resistance to fire.
It's a very small number, actually, but
It's just, well, I might be thinking of devils.
it's like the skag of demons.
There's one of them between the devils, fiends, and demons that surprisingly don't have resistance to fire most of the time. I don't remember which one it is. Anyway.
All right, Alexander.
Okay. I'm gonna crossbow the guy in front of me. Keep going. Can't stop till I get enough.
That'll hit.
8 points of damage to the guy that's injured from last round.
Yep, he's dead. You just need to sneeze.
Yep. And I guess I start working on this guy next. Can't stop till I get enough. For 9 points of damage.
Which one you shoot?
One in front of me.
One in front?
Yeah, one in front of me.
Okay. So you do 9. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Not gonna move?
Well, without provoking an attack opportunity.
You act like I'm gonna hit. Have you seen my rolls?
You've been hitting me.
That's true. It's probability dictates that eventually I'll hit you, but
It hurts. It hurts so good. Wow, everything looks so red now when I took off the shades.
probably.
Your skin looks so bright, Pondo.
That's the light. All right, goons. Alexander, you don't have your sword out, do
you? Crossbow.
Yeah. Well, this guy is going to step away from you if you want to try to punch him.
Smite of justice. To turn things in the way for me, you're just rolling a d20. That's gonna be a miss.
Yep. There. He'll move 30 feet, and these guys will go 30 feet. All right, that works. Okay, well, man, I have slightly less people that I could shoot with now. And this is how things are going to go. The one guy right next to Alexander is going to attempt to swing at Alexander. The guy directly in front of him will shoot at Fee, so the guy directly in front of her. The other guy behind the guy directly in front of Alexander will shoot at him. And do these guys bother? Actually, one guy doesn't have a crossbow, so he can't do it. So this guy, he'll try to take a pot shot at Volkar. Why not? Yeah. So first, Alexander. I'll do 2d20. The first one will be for the guy with the sword. The other one will be for the crossbow. Both miss regardless.
Yay!
Now Fee being shot by 2 crossbows. They both. Yep, they're both in range to hit. Okay.
Oh no!
This one hurt a lot. 14. Yep, that's damage combined from both hits. 2 5s. And the pot shot from to Volkar. Yep, negatory. Okay.
Yet.
All right, Volkar, back to you.
All right. Well, if I would know that he's resistant to fire. And then I have advantage to attack him still, right?
He did get hit with a guiding bolt.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I would like to chromatic orb his face, which would make it a neutral roll, I think, because I'm casting in melee.
Yes, it would make it a neutral roll.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm actually, because this amuses me, because the Sorcerer My Friday game does this. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking first level spell. Sorry, I'm trying to find it in my fucking spells. Yeah, okay, it's first level. I am going to upcast in a second, however, so it's extra D8. And then
hello, you have found the
hits, and then we'll where the fuck is my button at? Oh, I'm sorry, okay. See if it hits. Okay, 19.
That'll hit.
And then let's roll up just because it's mute. Let's roll it. Was it 2? So let's say it is cold damage. The Wheel of Wild Magic.
It is resistant to cold damage.
Fuck. Well, okay.
So we'll take a 11.
That's fine. Probably should have, like, I don't know, not rolled and just done, like, you know, poison or some stupid bullshit. That
It's actually immune to poison.
Fucking okay.
Welcome to demons.
You rolled a high roll. Why didn't you ask what you know about his resistances?
I mean, he said I knew he was immune to fire. I mean, yeah.
It's okay. I'll say, because to be fair, I'll be fair. You did roll high. It's resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. It's immune to poison.
Cold fire.
And it's immune to being the poison condition, obviously enough.
Fuck! I could have done acid. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine.
Do you want to do acid instead?
I mean,
you know now, and you would have known before.
You would have known before.
I mean, you can. Yes, we'll say it's acid damage. We'll do acid.
Okay. We'll be taking.
If I was playing a wild magic sorcerer, I would fully commit to the RNG.
But you're not. You're playing a wizard, Harry.
Our fucking wild magic sorcerer turned himself into a fucking potted plant Friday, and we all lost it.
Yeah.
Because I remember the video for Wizard Crap Guy at D&D.
Yeah. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, we lost, turned himself into a potted plant. Every time he rolls on that, we always go, potted plant, and he finally did. I think it's a 43 on the table.
I'm gonna stop shooting at the big guy for a minute to cast Thunder Wave and hopefully push that guy away from me.
Is he close enough?
It says 15-foot cube, so he should be like at the edge of it if it was centered at me. If not, I'll step up 5 feet.
Oh, if he goes flying off the edge, this is gonna be hilarious.
That could happen.
That's my ideal of happening. Can I actually move here to hopefully knock him back off the edge? Or will he go straight back or like at a diagonal back?
It would be based off of where you're at, as according to him.
What if I was right here?
He will go essentially that direction. So he would go flying off the cliff. Is it 10 feet or 5 feet?
10 feet.
Yeah, he'll go flying off the cliff.
Okay, I'll cast it right here. Well, I'll move the cube over a little bit.
Okay,
but yeah.
It's right there? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's what is it? Con save? I will wait for you to check. This will be a glorious death for this guy. Is he injured? Nope.
Witness.
He's not going to die, probably, unless he fails.
I just don't want him to shoot at me anymore.
This is fair.
Look, I mean, as long as you get to go to Valhalla.
All right,
right,
I'm just going to roll this.
It's con.
Okay, he passes.
It's fine. It still takes that there.
Wow, way to go, Twitch. I was just informed that Pondo's streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Drop the ball on that one, guys.
That's... No, he takes...
Well, you know,
2.
half of it.
He only takes 2 and he does not get thrown off a cliff. He is, however, closer to getting to you, though.
You're just too good to be true.
All right. I'm waiting.
Oh, that's an action, not a bonus action.
Anything else?
I was looking at my cantrip.
She's muted for us, by the way. I know you
That's
guys.
because I'm just reading stuff.
Okay.
Healing word is a cantrip? Or a bonus action? Well, no, you already cast a spell. You can't do that.
That's why I was checking the action stuff, because it has to be a bonus action to cast a cantrip to cast a spell.
Yep.
I think I'll just finish my movement by moving back.
All right. Dragolith. Does he even bother? He is going to bother with casting Darkest on himself. $60 feet. There we go. Wow. Okay. Is this correct? It's very alarming seeing the templates. No, it's 15 feet. Okay. 15-foot radius. There we go. That's much more redeemable.
Yes, darkness on stuff.
15-foot radius. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't have Devil's Sight either. Doesn't want fucking Warlock.
It doesn't matter if you have dark vision or not.
No, not Dark Vision. Devil's Sight is different.
Oh yeah.
Warlock one.
Yeah, Devil's Sight, because that's like the classic Hexblade thing of with Devil's Sight, you drop darkness on yourself, like because you can see through it, but your enemy is at disadvantage to hit you. It's like the dickhead thing to do if you have if you have a
Yeah. This is to give you disadvantage since he has disadvantage.
So now we're both at disadvantage. It's fine.
This is true.
Unfortunately,
You also have disadvantage against me.
I don't have fucking counterspell yet. It's 3rd level magic.
Next level.
Yeah. Okay, fireball and counterspell.
This is spell magic.
Yeah.
Alex.
Well,
Okay.
you can just count on counterspell being used because
I'm gonna pop this guy right here that's trying to run past and trying to kill my companion.
Shoot him.
I think
Yeah,
it's
this guy.
It's level.
I don't appreciate this at all.
6 or 8. I
13
think.
damage.
Sorry, 6 or 7.
And
Then
12 damage.
Yep, he's dead.
Yep, and as my free action, I pull out my rapier, Raphael. As I look to the guy that might run past me and say, "Sup?"
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Okay. Next is the goons. I don't know, this guy will dogpile. You took out your rapier, so you're actually a slight worry if you does move.
Yeah.
So I say your insensitizing is working. 30 feet. Man, I'm having less and less these guys.
I keep trying to swat it with my hand. I keep missing. You know what? I'm tired of this.
And 20. Disadvantage, he can't shoot. That's a shame. All right. So since he can't really, well, yeah, I'd say he can't really see. That guy would attempt to do a pot shot at Volkar, but you can't see in a sphere of darkness, I will say, even though technically you could do a disadvantage.
Yeah, you could try.
But I'll say specifically he won't because he can't see. So these two guys will go after Alexander, swinging. The guy in front of Alexander will shoot at Seraphina, and the other guy will shoot at Seraphina. But he'll have disadvantage. So the first two guys at Alexander. Both will hit.
Yep.
You take 12 total for both hits. Next will be Serafina, the first guy. Doesn't have disadvantage. That'll definitely hit. D8 plus 2. That's an @ sign, so 8 plus 2 is 9. No, that's the damage.
I got it. I thought you were gonna roll both of them.
No. Because one guy has disadvantage, so he probably won't hit. I am mistaken. He got 15.
Oh, wait.
So he will also do D8. So you take 10 more.
I am down.
Ooh. Are you in range to cunning words the first guy? You are not. Okay.
I haven't been in range to cutting words even attacks.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it, but I can't.
Okay. Well, Serafina is down.
It's down. No.
That's all the... And it was the guy who was been shooting bad the entire time. Volkar.
Okay, well, I can't see shit. Let's see. What? Fuck it. Okay. So he and I are both at disadvantage. All right. I'll play ball. I am going to Thunderwave.
Well, shucks. That... Not cool. Is it... Is it con
15 foot
save?
cube. It is a Constitution saving throw. Actually, let me just cast a spell.
I
Wow,
got a
right,
21.
slow. You passed, but you okay? But you still take.
Is it thunder damage?
Yeah, on a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage. Oh, this failed. Sorry.
It's technically
Successful
not
save,
damage.
so,
Damage.
Yeah, thunder damage.
Thunder.
All right, I'm gonna get these out of the way because I can't get to the guy.
Yeah.
You just know that you two are all so.
Yeah, no. I know we're in a thing.
So takes 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, but you know.
Hey, it's guaranteed damage.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay.
I'm mostly just trying to tie this guy up is what I'm doing.
You're doing a great job.
Yep, that's my my purpose here.
Serafina, need you to make a death saving throw.
No.
Okay, you pass. Dragaloth. I think he's gonna just swing at you. Not doing much. Well, I think he's actually gonna leave. He's going to leave said circle. And do dash towards this direction.
Oh shit.
Alexander, you see that the demon man is heading towards your direction with malicious intent. Seeing that his original idea to go after the one guy is not working out too well. And Alexander.
Nothing I can really do here. I'm gonna lay on hands myself for a full lay on hands. Or I might drop.
So 20?
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
And pray to the heaven.
Do you want to
Cottonwoods
move
not
your
playing.
hunter's mark?
Oh yeah, I can.
I don't think you've been rolling the concentration for that, but I could say you can at least cast it on someone else.
Yeah, I rolled it like I didn't roll it last round. I forgot to.
I don't think you've been rolling a lot on several of the hits I've hit you with.
Talking about.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of the hunter's mark because you haven't moved it in a while.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
It's up to you.
Talking about. Okay, let me see. I'm going to move the hunter mark to who's the leader guy that told us to.
Oh, they poofed.
They poofed.
We poofed. Oh damn. Hunter mark to this abomination that's running for me.
It's out of darkness now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
It did the scum move and put you in the left.
Yeah. Hopefully you can walk right out.
You can. I think it's just half of your movement.
Yeah. What does it count as difficult terrain, or should it just blind you, or give you disadvantage?
If you choose to point an object holding that is worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object within it. So, what does it say?
I don't think it's difficult terrain. I mean, I could be wrong.
I thought it was, but I guess not. It's definitely disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway. So nothing else from you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Seeing that this situation up there is handled, these guys are going to actually make their long trek back down to where Volkar is.
Bring it on, bitches.
They see the giant creature coming for me. They're like,
well, they also can't see me. Well, they can't see me at the moment. I mean, I guess they shoot into the cloud, but I keep reaching for my coffee mug because I keep forgetting that it's fucking empty. Look, I'm one of those guys that have to be doing something with my hands, man. It just,
yeah,
jazzy.
It's a good thing that I'm allergic to cigarette smoke, or else I would be a habitual smoker, I'm sure.
I guess we're stuck in. Fee's currently by herself, bleeding out on the floor. As all things should be.
She's the only one that can cast Spare the Dying as well. So, you know.
Yep. Man, that guy take a lot of damage. Alexander, you can tell this thing is very heavily hurt.
Okay.
Is not having a fun time.
I can imagine so.
Alright, now I've successfully surrounded said Volkar. Not Volkar, but Alexander. Three of them are going to just swing at you and hope to hit something.
Cover my eyes. 2 hits.
Could have been worse. Fuck.
Is this the first time that Fee's been TKO'd, by the way?
What is it?
Yep.
She's been knocked out. This is the first time.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So she
having a negative for having a negative constitution, it's not bad.
It's 10.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not. I mean, you know,
It's not terrible. It's not great.
at least it's not negative, but
Could be worse.
a lot less than I would ever go in a fight with. But you know,
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh.
We haven't reached covert yet.
well,
Oh
Volkar's
no,
also
it's 12.
died.
So yeah, +1.
Oh yeah, Volkar's also died before, so you know.
Fee's taken like 40 some damage in this fight.
Oh, I know. I mean, she fucking went out like a man. I mean, just fucking.
This last guy, I think he's going to shoot the darkness.
All right.
Cast magic missile on the darkness.
Swarms are super dangerous.
Magic missile in the darkness. Roll for scatter. I don't know how you do, like, it's like firing a shotgun down
It's just
a pitch black
disadvantage.
hallway. Like,
Pretty much. He misses.
okay.
as it
It's
should.
fine. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, even if he did, I mean, I don't know if he would actually doing it, but I've got shield. I don't know how I'd be able to see it coming.
I had no aspirations of this guy actually hitting you unless he got a natural 20.
Yeah, I'm just saying, even if he did, I guess legally could declare shield, but you know, whatever.
I think natural 20 is always declared as a automatic hit.
Yeah. Well, I know shield's the one thing that blocks magic missile.
Oh, shield's guaranteed blocks magic missile. It's a scum move.
Scum move. It's almost like the wizard is good at fighting other wizards.
They're really good at fighting each other, not much else.
It's like if you take two football teams and you give them the same playbook, you're gonna know what the other motherfucker is thinking.
Yeah. All right. Volcar, you're back to you.
All right. Okay. Well, so did we decide the whole
I
thing?
I don't know any modifiers or any, like, I don't.
Okay. Well,
there's probably rules about what you can see, but as for right now, I'll say you can go full movement.
Pretty much just like trying to. I mean, if I know direction I was like I came from and the one I was facing. I've been facing the monster the whole time, so if I back, whatever, I'm gonna go after Big Chungus.
Yeah,
if that's all right with you. So
I will say just roll random direction.
Scatter die. Fuck yeah, sure, let's do it. All right, I'll roll a D8 for cardinal direction. You walk off the fucking
one is down.
Just walk into the pit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, motherfucker.
I said the one was down.
Well, I did a D8 because there's technically 8, but so
we're starting from the top to right or to the left.
Yeah, clockwise is what I was doing.
So
that might actually fucking fall off this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, it's fine.
So you'd be heading out at least that direction. You won't fall into it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not.
If you went directly right, you probably would have fell into it.
Well, what I'm doing too is I'm not just like charging, right? I'm walking. I mean, even if I can't see out of the thing, but I'm assuming I could see 3 feet in front of I see where my fucking feet are.
You can see at least where your feet are. So
yeah. So I will. What I'll do is, all right. Let me get rid of this fucking because I can't see my fucking thing. Right? So
through the door.
So I will move. I will move far enough to get out of the darkness. Okay, which is 15 feet, and then once I'm out, I will move another 15 because now I can see. Fair enough.
Yep. You're good.
So I moved that, and then to here. All right. So that'll be my out, and then whatever. And I think I should technically have line of sight on him. Well, no, because the only thing I can fucking cast is fucking fire. God damn it.
Although, you can chuck your axe.
That's right. I can chuck the axe. I might actually have something else, though I don't.
Can't do the chromatic orb thing again.
I mean, yeah,
that is also true.
You know what I realized too? I said I was going to upcast that chromatic orb, and I didn't actually do it.
I thought it was 3d8, so no, I think you did because it was 4d8.
Was it? I'm curious.
Scroll up.
Scroll all the way up to here.
No, it was okay. You know.
Yeah, it was 48.
No, okay, it did upcast.
Walk right through the door.
Yeah, okay, it did upcast it.
Walk right.
So you said he was immune to poison, right?
He is resistant to cold, lightning, and fire damage, and immune to poison.
All right. Well, yeah, but we'll do this. I'll huck a fucking ice knife at him.
I think that's still cold damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. I know.
It's sharp cold damage, but still cold damage.
Sharp cold damage. You just said cold damage, and it just went in one ear and fucking out the other. All right.
I know what you mean.
Look, it's been a day, and I've got 2 hours of sleep. All right. Fuck it. We'll chromatic orb him. Same thing, just a ball of whatever the fuck. So where's the fuck is that at? Sorry, I've got a million spells I'm looking at here first.
Last time you cast acid and that worked fine.
Yeah, well, I'll know that now. So all right, there it is. Jesus Christ, I am not upcasting this one, so let's make sure it's the correct value. This is at the 3d8, and then let's Does he? Have I hit him since the last guiding bolt was cast? I think so, right? Whatever.
It's been a while since the last guiding bolt's been cast.
18
You
hit him.
hit with.
All right, 11 acid damage. Or sorry, I guess he's got to make a. No, he doesn't get a saving throw, does he? No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 11 acid damage. That's fine. Jeez.
How are we
Reading's
looking?
hard,
How are we
folks.
looking, big guy? Not great.
Well, that's good news.
Still hanging in there though.
Trying to go full xenomorph apparently. All right, that's my turn.
Fee, back to you.
The saving throw. Yeah.
You don't add your constitution to the death saving throws.
Hard.
Yeah. Dragolith. Or Dragoloth. I've probably been saying it wrong the entire time. I don't know why.
Who cares? It sounds fantasy as shit, right? That's all that matters.
This guy's conflicted.
I mean, if I can get I've been over here trying to wail on him.
He is going to just get to the very top, and that'll be it for his movement.
This climbing son of a bitch. All right.
Pretty much.
He doesn't have climb speed, but he's just pretty much using all 4 of his arms.
Yeah, I was about to say he's got 2 legs and 4 arms. I mean, I'm sure, and claws. I'm sure he can fucking. And it's only 15 feet. Like, if he's what, large creature, he can probably just run and scale that. Because I've scaled a wooden wall. I'm 6 feet, 6'1" on a good day. I've scaled a wooden wall that was, I want to say 13, 14 feet high, but just, you run at it and whatever. So I could do it. He could probably do it.
Alexander.
Or if I say, I could do it in my younger days. Not tomorrow.
I trade out my crossbow for my Wakasaki, and I'll make my first attack against this big old mofo.
Seppuku's not the answer.
So
not
you
yet.
bring out the greatsword?
Wakasaki. I got a rapier in one hand and a Wakasaki in the other.
That's a dagger. Okay, so you're dual. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess it's a light.
I got
weapon.
it set up that I don't add the damage to the offhand.
Gotcha.
Well, you just don't get your proficiency.
And I'm going to declare a smite.
You've also Hunter's Mark, but wait, you're smiting?
You also might want to spell rapier correct because
Rapier Raphael.
Oh.
Yeah, but you
you need the I before the E.
Except that you see.
Yeah, it's just you're declaring your sword as a rapist. That's you might want to fix that one.
So you bludge everything into it, and you would add extra to D8, but it didn't matter. You actually did just enough with the damage from your weapon alone.
But I'm doing you see a orange wrath come upon me after seeing Fee go down, and I'm like, you son of a! And I just see the orange energy in my hair turn orange as I cut this creature in half.
It's
full anime, boys.
And it falls down the cliff.
It's funny that you took out your angle on that one. I'm pretty sure that's the one that shot me.
And I look back to the one that shot you.
Look, the key is, right, you need another dagger in the other hand, and you got to
see
go.
The other hand go for that guy.
You need 2 daggers, and then you're surrounded, right? Go full Chronicles of Riddick. That's the key. That's the way to
smiting.
do it.
That'll hit. Yeah. So 2 + 2.
Get him. Fuck him up.
+7, so it'd be 4 + 7 is 11. Yeah, you stab him with some holy light, and it was like, oh! As he just wobbles, almost falling off the cliff. Goons. Man, you're still at half health. That's unfortunate. These guys just hoof it over to you? They just hoof it over to Volkar. As these 3 guys will strike back.
Yep, orange light.
Hoping to fall this guy down that it won't go down. You're 17?
Yep.
Only one hits you.
I'm living on the edge.
Take 6.
Okay.
That's right. I hit you twice, but I rolled 1s on both of them.
Yep.
That's a shame right there.
Is it? Is it really?
Yes. To me, yes. To you guys, no. It's actually a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
All right. Volcar.
So now I see that Big Chungus is.
He is in fact down, and that darkness sphere dissipates.
All right. Yep. All right. So he's dead AF. So
I probably should roll a concentration, but that's fine.
2 chromatic. Sorry, I'm trying to. I wasn't keeping track of my fucking spell slots. I've cast 2 chromatic orbs and.
Oh yeah.
You would have at least 2 from your. No.
I need 2 chromatic orbs and protection from good and evil. So.
Thing finally dropped. Hunter's mark.
That's fine. You'll just cast it again.
All right. Sorry. Well, if you know what, I'll fucking come on, bitches, let's fucking go.
Come on, hit me.
Come on, do it.
Do it now.
All right. Get that's there, I think. That's right. That's right. And I am going to, and these are just goons, right? Pondo?
What is it?
They're just the mercenaries.
As
far as they appear to be mercenaries.
Yeah.
And what does the wrench signify?
That meant that his crossbow was broken when he tried to shoot.
Okay, gotcha.
I should have just been running him the entire time.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, as I'm running at these guys, I'm gonna fucking fling my axe. Now, it doesn't specify, but for example, I'm just basing off the hammer in New Game Plus. When you throw it, it's still a strength thing because it's not technically a ranged weapon.
Yes, it's still strength.
Okay.
It gets the throw keyword, which
quality.
is like a
20,
30 or whatever, 20, pretty much same distance as a dagger and a throwing axe.
It gets the thrown quality, but it's not technically a thrown weapon. It's whatever. All right, it's cool.
So you can still use it.
Once I get to like 10, 15 feet, I'm charging at the guy. I'm going to fucking fling it at him.
Okay.
Make sure my numbers are right. Strength. Okay. It's not giving me my. Okay, there it goes. It wasn't giving me a proficiency. All right, throwing it. 14. Fuck me.
That actually hits.
Okay, well, that's fine. For a whopping. We didn't roll the.
I rolled a d8 because I don't know if it rolled it correctly or not. I think it gave you your strength bonus, but not.
Yeah, it didn't give me the weapon damage. All right, 6.
So yeah. All right. So which one did you throw the axe at?
The closer one, the one that's
closer one. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm now in melee with them.
Yes, he'll get hit, and then he will reel back as he gets somewhat slammed by the axe. But
yeah, it was more of a distraction to let me get close up into melee with him. That's my intent. So that'd be my turn.
Seraphina, go ahead and make me another death saving throw.
I keep forgetting. It's like the you've seen the picture of the fighter drinking a juice box through his helmet. He's like the fighter waiting for the casters to take their fucking turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Alex.
Sometimes.
Oh, back to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to hit this guy with the rapier.
Okay.
Well, I can't see him, but player-wise, how you doing for HP?
Bloodied.
Okay.
He's about half.
All right. Volcar can't see him. He doesn't even know that Seraphina is down. I just know that glitter bolts have stopped flying.
Smite to make sure he goes down.
Yeah, I think it's a wise decision.
He'll go down definitely without it.
Because you see me stab him with the rapier and the holy energy fluctuate through him, and I was like,
all right, at the very least, Seraph.
And I kick him off the edge of the thing.
I mean, I'll make a perception fight. Can I still hear fighting going on up there? I mean, I saw the big dumb thing fall off the fucking cliff.
You can hear fighting. You haven't really heard anything from Seraphina's area direction yet in a while.
Yeah, I know. Cause like I saw Big Chungus climb up the cliff and then immediately get his ass. He went ass over tea kettle back over it. So I know somebody's still up there.
You heard a shout, "Fee!" Okay. As you see like a glowing energy coming up and bodies are just going off the cliff of him just murdering people left and right. After you hear Fee, kind of like Wolverine when he shouted, "Gene!"
All right. Anything else? Oh no, you need to stab someone with a dagger, I'm guessing.
And Wakashaki on this guy. Because I'm pretty sure I can't use my ranger slots to smite.
I believe you can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, sweet.
They're interchangeable.
Your spell slots are combined. So.
Okay, so smiting that guy.
That's why everybody does. That's why people do Paladin Warlock, because you can smite at max.
11.
Spell slot.
The next one's my last spell.
11.
Well, okay. You might need to think about trying to extricate yourself from that situation if well, no, you've got decent HP, right?
You may want to save a spell slot to save Seraphina.
Yeah. At this point, I look at those two. I think you should run.
You could always
give
disengage.
Me a intimidation with advantage.
Luckily, that's charisma.
You did kill the big demon guy.
And you've killed like 4 other dudes. And even if they don't run, you could always disengage and go poker with a cure wounds. If you took that as a ranger, which I'm assuming you did.
Disengage thing?
Well, the cure wounds.
Oh, so, yeah, totally.
Yeah, the spell. Yeah. So people don't do that. I'm like, 22. Why would you not?
They kind of just look at each other and start running out the exit. So the guys that you're facing start running out the exit.
Yep.
So in all intents and purposes, these guys are no longer there. Which we'll just leave the 2 guys down there. Do you want to use your movement since they're gone?
Yep.
Start heading her direction. So you can just go.
Yeah. I literally have not taken a single hit. So,
no, I can't hit you. It's terrible.
Look, well, it's almost like I designed him to be a tanky character.
So yeah, I know. I made one of those too.
I walk when I revising. I killed them all.
I play 2 characters, Pondo. I'm either the tanky one or like the artificer engineering one with all of the bullshit.
You're up again, Volcar.
All right. Let's melee. I don't really fucking care. Let me rephrase that. Let me. Can I upcast that? I can. I'm gonna upcast a Yield Thunderwave.
So make some con saves.
So a DC 30, or well, yeah. Sorry, and that's 13 strength, and it fucking. I gotta add another D8 to that. Yeah.
Second guy will definitely fail.
Yes, so I gotta add another D8. 6, so 11 thunder damage, and the guy that failed gets 3 feet away from, or 10 feet away from me. Sorry. So whichever one fails. So.
Actually, that guy will just die. He will get shoved 10 feet away and die. The other guy will take.
Just for you,
5.
Smooth. My thunder wave is essentially the Tauren battle stomp. I just like power stomp, and it just like there's just a thunderous cacophony, and just whatever. It's the same thing.
I love it when people forget that you have it and you do it and you just run away. Gotcha. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Seraphina.
Is she back up?
Not quite.
Oh.
Okay. She didn't roll one. That would have been the issue.
Can I, after that guy gets pushed back, I would like to close the gap with the other guy.
That's fine.
All right. So I'm gonna move up and close with him.
When
I ain't taking prisoners. I'm killing.
Oh no, I'm murdering people left and right at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm just over it, you know.
Alex,
time for mercy.
This is your chance to not actually heal Seraphina and just let her die this round.
Could you imagine if he had to return? If he had to return to y'all's like dad, father figure, whatever, and explain that you had a chance to save her life and you didn't. Now, granted, there are no witnesses, so it's not like
my character is like no,
and there's nothing I can do about it.
Like healing her, trying to fix her, no, as he's using the cure.
Go ahead and roll your cure wounds.
This is the first time in all the years I've played D&D that I had to actually go through all the death saves before I got brought back up.
Wow.
It's back up.
Yep. So you don't have a wisdom modifier, do you?
That's a foreign thing to me because I just always play super aggro characters, so I'm always constantly getting my ass knocked out.
No. I've played like the front lines and stuff before, but usually my teammates bring me up before I go through like multiple death saves. So it's like the first time I've gone through 4.
I wish I could have got there earlier, but I was a little occupied.
You've literally got.
No. I'm just saying I've never like had that experience before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you have a fucking wizard.
Oh yeah, Fiona,
fighter,
you wake up with tears dropping on your face right now.
I really hope this guy just touches me and just gets electric chaired.
Say, who's soft now?
Oh,
I mean, I watched her kill a bunch of dudes, so I mean,
that's gonna be awesome. A comic book. She reaches up to Alexandra. Who's soft now?
Is that Goon gonna attack me?
Yeah, he's going to attempt to attack you. I don't have high hopes for him, but he can. Nope.
I mean, you know, he's trying.
Does Alex at least smile at that?
Oh, no, he's laughing. Like that kind of like ugly cry laugh.
Is he an ugly crier?
He's an ugly crier.
All right.
Me.
Volkar, back to you.
How? Look at this guy. How's he looking? Like, is he?
He's all right. You scuffed him quite a bit, but he's still raring to go.
All right.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I stab myself and activate Hellish Rebuke?
I mean, it would do damage to me because it's the attacker, right?
Yeah.
Can I group hug this guy? Stab myself through him.
He has his weapon open, so I'm just like kind of pushing him in.
I grab his hand and use his arm to stab myself.
That sounds like what a barbarian warlock would do.
Yeah.
Or it's like Krieg from Borderlands 2. You set yourself on fire so that you become enraged and do more damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, Volkar?
I'm gonna Ray of Sickness him because I'm annoyed.
That sounds like a move you'd do if you were annoyed.
Yeah. Just like, there's just like one guy, I'm just point a finger at him and shoot a pew pew green energy beam. Fucking 12.
Oh yeah, I look up.
You still have Bardic Inspiration.
I do. I'm gonna use it. It's what, D6?
No. It's just there for 10 minutes.
No, I'm asking what the roll for Bardic Inspiration is.
D6.
D6.
Her die is a D6 at the moment. Yeah, you hit now.
6. All right.
And
he has to make a Constitution saving throw for. Sorry, I don't know why it's not showing my DC. I'll just ignore the damage. Seeing what the. Why the fuck? Oh, because I don't have the save button clicked like a dumbass. So
he fails, so he takes.
He does fail. So
10?
He takes 2d10, the 10 damage, and he's poisoned.
Oh, that's.
He does get to make the con save again at the beginning of his next turn, but he is poisoned.
Oh, not that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Isn't that a disadvantage? I have to look up how poison works again, but I feel like it's a disadvantage.
Sorry, yeah. I'll grab it real quick. Let's see.
That's fine. He is still alive, just barely.
Right.
V, you're back alive. You're feeling good. You thought you saw some light, but it turned out it was just
I mean,
your eyelids not closed all the way.
Can I see what's going on down here?
Here's the thing. I mean, we could just switch to the part where it's my turn, and I just murk this guy, and we're done.
I mean, I'll cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Fuck it. Why not? Then sure, go for it. I didn't know if you
Now
want.
this is when you crit and then vaporize this guy.
Right. I go to hit him, and right before I hit him, he explodes in glitter.
I didn't add the +5, but I don't think it's gonna hit anyway.
12? No, I don't think it will.
No, it misses barely. That would have been funny if you just critted there and he's like, oh.
No, I still swing, but like he like vaporized. It's like when Vader hits Kenobi and hits just the ropes. Wait, what the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna go to the edge of the cliff and shout, "That was a warning shot. Now surrender before we kill you like we killed all of your friends."
I'm going to intentionally ignore this because I'm going to murder this man. Let me rephrase that. Self-defense.
Make a intimidation roll at advantage. Because you can see the demon corpse.
Wait, okay. I forgot to say a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah, poison's a nasty condition.
It is indeed. That's why I took Ray of Sickness, because people don't take it.
Yep.
It's all about that utility. 15.
Okay. So as the guy gets ready to run away, you have your chance to swing and axe him.
I'm gonna axe him hard. I've got that like rip and tear going on, Battle axe. Actually, I could fucking hit him with a spell, couldn't I? I can indeed. All right. I'm gonna firebolt him because I can do that with Warcaster. Cantrip. Do I firebolt him, or do I Toll the Dead and drop a bell on him?
So many choices.
One's automatic hit, but is based off a save. The other one is
a ranged spell attack. Let's see. I'll try and drop a bell on him just because it's amusing. It amuses me. I just imagine like a big ass green bell, like Liberty Bell, that just like falls and goes boom. So I rolled a 21, my dude. So it's be a DC 13 Wisdom save. He beat it.
You don't have to do a range attack. I think it's if he passes, he doesn't take the damage.
Yeah, sabers suck. Well, fuck me. Yeah, oh, look, it's my turn again. All right, let's do this again.
Well, he'll pretty much. Well, that's pretty much just.
How far can he move?
He'd be dashing, so 60 feet.
60 feet.
It's not letting me press the Q.
That's fine.
So pretty much like all the way over here.
Okay. Well, he fucked off. Just say he was still. Firebolt has 120 foot range. I might have been able to paste him.
I mean, you could try to shoot at him again if you'd like. Yeah. Not quite out.
I was gonna move my 30 feet and then try and. I mean, fuck it, why not, right?
Go.
He's almost dead.
Go ahead and try. If you hit, then nope. Okay, he's gone. He shall be gone.
It goes right over the edge, and he goes right out of like. Just indefilated. Like,
you see me grab Construct War Golem guy if he's still there.
He is not.
Hmm.
After that, you just Volkar's just gonna yell. He's just gonna yell. Are you good?
The contract guy's gone.
Well, yeah, he disappeared at the start. He poofed. He's been gone for quite some time.
The construct guy was not. He was there as the others poofed, but.
Oh, okay.
At some point, he got away.
Okay.
Probably when I went down and nobody else was watching him.
Fair enough.
Feels I'm good, and then she like coughs up a whole bunch of blood down the side of the cliff.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll make my way back up top. Actually, I'm gonna go. I want to. Does this abomination thing have horns or any of that sort of business claws? Some of that shit.
It does not.
It does not.
I want to go check on these guys.
Does it have any fancy teeth?
Don't worry, guys. It's fine. I kept a finger.
It's more like jagged, demonic-like teeth, but
I don't care. I'm gonna bust me out a tooth. It's a war trophy.
Hey,
if you guys would like, we can call it here because we're like 30 minutes over typical time.
Yeah, that's cool. This is a long combat.
Yes.
It's fine. Sometimes you just got to kill shit.
Yep.
Plus, the roles were kind of like, like fighting the big thing. I couldn't hit him. I do nothing to him. He do nothing to me. It's like a slap fight is what it was for some of that.
Yeah, that disadvantage was brutal. I could have done some serious damage with him, but
well, I mean, even then too, I didn't even have to use deflection. I still had deflection available. I still had shield at any time. That's why I went war magic. It's all about the defensive stuff. And when I hit, it's either 6 or 7. When I counterspell stuff, I get a charge of like force that I can then use to add damage to other attacks. So I'm gonna be dispelling and counterspelling and whatever. It's
all right.
But yeah, no, it was a good fight. It was good. Some killing,
some murdering. Some people cried. Some people got shot. I murdered a bunch of guys.
I am completely fine. Yeah. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
I'm great.
I draw a sketch of the creature that I cut in half.
Yeah. I have me a demon tooth thing, whatever, that I'm keeping.
I take some of the blood samples, of course.
Before we quit, when I checked on the guys, were they still okay?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
we will.
Yeah. Well, we're going
come back to that next week when we come back.
Volkar has a just in Witcher style has a leather strip that's got like teeth of various things that he's killed. He keeps on his person for trophies. Anyway. Yeah, no, it was good.
That combat went longer than I thought it was going to, but it was just there
was just a lot of dudes,
It was a lot of guys, and rolls kind of went bad for.
Well, the rolls either went really well or they went really bad. The average rolls were fucking dog. Whatever. No, it's good stuff. Plus, we started a little late, to be fair.
Yep.
And by late, I mean Smooth and I couldn't shut the fuck up about Warcraft. So
it's fine. That was good.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, there was like a meat grinder going on for those guys. Just then it slowed down for Smooth.
Yeah.
Just that one time did not do enough damage to finish the guy off. But
yeah,
it was like 1 hit point away. He couldn't get it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm KOing the person around. Click, 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 click. Click.
Honestly, I might have had better luck just picking dudes up and then just hucking him over into the thing.
It's a brutal spot if you have something that pushes or throws.
Oh, I mean, even without the feat that lets you shield bash, like the shield one or whatever.
The shield bash, you can
still shove as an action. That's a thing you can do. It's just, it's
you have to use your attack action.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to use the bonus action after. That's how it's supposed to go.
But if it's a far enough distance,
it's 10, 15 feet, so it'd been enough to knock someone out over.
Yeah, exactly. If I had like a barbarian or something with 20 strength, or like a bear barbarian where you can, it's like 600 pounds or whatever. Yeah, you just yeet people off the cliff. Anyway, that's pretty good. The rolls were just meh. But... All right, good stuff. I don't have anything planned for next week either. So
all right. So we'll be back next week.